Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Steak, how we doing?
I've been better.
You've been better. Why? What could possibly have made you better? Hold on one second. I'm literally frantically setting up the stream right now because I am. What's up, Josh? Mitty Shooters hook. Yeah, we didn't get it. We're not going to get it. I don't think we're going to get it.
I mean, isn't it already over?
Oh no. We gave him till the 20th.
Oh, January 20th is the Shooters deadline?
I think so. Yeah, I think we're stream is popping, guys. What's up, everybody? I think we were on the front page of Twitch this morning. It's so funny because I applied to be on Twitch on the front page a while ago, and I totally forgot about it. And all of a sudden, I load up Twitch this morning, and I see, you've been approved for 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's hilarious because today is the day I have a weekly meeting. And my meeting is usually at 9:30. And of course, we start the stream around 10. Of course, that ran a little long and late or whatnot. But I think we're good now. So anyways, good morning. Never retired. It's called a sabbatical. Hilarious. Prime is back. Hard stop. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Listen, if I'm on the Twitch page, I'm going to just be running this for as long as I can. Steak, thanks for joining. Make sure you follow him on Twitter/X, whatever you want to call it, at SteakFriend, 2 A's. And we got some sub banks rolling in. We got a hype train nice and early. What's up, Thrasher? 15 months. DGen late minus 1,000. Whatever. I'm not even going to entertain that. Fluffy Bears. What's up, X Nick with a new follow? If you're in here and you're a sports fan, you like to talk about sports, all that good jazz, make sure you follow the page. We do this every day, every weekday, I should say. We do it every weekday. 10 a.m., sometimes 10:30. It kind of depends on our schedules, how corp we are, and whatnot. 887 viewers there. Yeah, we're on the front page of Twitch, I believe. So go tell your friends. Thank you. Hype train, nice and early. Steak, nice job in the NBA last night. In the NFL, not so much. I guess maybe we can, not in terms of your action, but I mean in terms of your Vikings fandom. Sam Darnold absolutely fumbled the bag. Yep, subscribe to the newsletter, Primer. That's right. Don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter, thedegenerateweekly.com. You know where to get it. What's up? Good morning, YouTube. Steak, we're also on your Twitter as well. DGen is the Isaiah Hartenstein of streamers. Is that a good thing?
I feel like that feels oddly like a pretty huge compliment.
A huge compliment? I think that's a compliment. Is that just kind of like he's a dog, right? Like people like him?
I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yep. Viewers, hit that subscribe button. We have a goal of 820 subs by January 20th. That's right. If you are watching, we did do, how do you guys read the horrific NBA? Nick, that's a great question. I got to tell you, we'll get into that a little bit later. Steak is having unbelievable amount of success right now in the NBA, which I think is probably one of, if not the hardest sport to find success in. The Vikings only played one more week than the Bears. Oh, that is actually pretty
on the homepage of Twitch, Fat Girl. So if I say what I want to say back to you, I'll be fined.
Yeah, we're gonna try to. I think we need to keep this as like PG-13 as possible. I'm sure our followers and our viewers will understand while we're on here on Twitch. Wow, 1,428 viewers right now in here. Good morning. First time chatter. Joe Perp says, "Get the NBA out of my life." It's not my favorite either, Joe. By the way, how do I sound? I know I had some issues. People were saying I was too loud yesterday. I want to make sure I sound okay. Dan, we got to behave today. I forgot. Yes, we do. Coach Prime to Dallas. Very funny. Steak, I want to talk to you about that. I want to talk about the coaching carousel and whatnot. But real quick, Snide's here. W. Snide. I asked Snide for a graphic for you and I going to the, I did this for the Orange Bowl. It's as best as I could do. I was hoping for something a little bit more professional. If Snide can make us a graphic, because we're going to Atlanta. I did tweet. You tweeted. We both tweeted about recommendations. We got some pretty good ones. We are staying in Midtown. If you know Atlanta, feel free to reach out. I made a list. We'll go over it a little bit later, see what you guys think. But as of right now, I think we're going to go to the Battery, which is at the Brave Stadium. So it's about a 20-minute Uber is what it looks like. Seems like the spot. Otherwise, Wicked Wolf, Cypress Street, and then you had a friend just send us a few others. So, Xnick, I can actually watch you guys now, way better than Twitter. Oh yeah. If you're on Twitter, feel free to hop into Twitch.
Better.
What's that?
Watching the stream on Twitch is way, way better than Twitter.
Well, I like it if you're on Twitter, which is fine because if you're watching on Twitter, you're watching without the ads. But if you come into Twitch, we do have the ads, and you can subscribe to watch it ad free. But you get the companionship and the interaction from all these lovely people here chatting it up. Whereas Twitter, I don't think you have quite as much. Go to Magic City. Yep. What's the Twitch again, Carson? It's the Degen. No, is it the? No, it's the Degenerate Weekly.
The Degenerate Weekly.
Yeah, I should have I have the Degen Weekly and the Degenerate Weekly, but it depends on like what was taken and what was not taken. I really just wish it could be the Degenerate. We'll try to figure that out. When we get a little bit bigger, Steak, we're going to buy the degenerate.com and not the Degenerate Weekly. I actually did. You use like a domain broker. I used one not that long ago just to give me a sale price, and you could buy the degenerate.com for like $3,700 or something. But I was like, blah, whatever. So anyways, Vikings Rams. Steak, as a Vikings fans, if there's any other Vikings fans in here, it was a great season. I was trying to chat with you about that. You don't seem to care.
Why would I care?
What
would I care about going 14-3 if you're going to lose your first playoff game 27-9? Who wants that? Who wants that to be what happens?
I'm not saying you want that to be what happens. Nobody wants that to be what happens, but the fact that it happened, you would rather be
you're going to say I'd rather be
the Jags
and get a high draft pick. Yes, I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
you just got your quarterback.
No, we're not going to have him next year. I'm telling you right
now. No. You got JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, we got JJ McCarthy. Fine. That is actually the only thing that excites me about this is I didn't want to pay Sam Darnold $1 billion. And there's one thing we can guarantee is that Sam Darnold just cost himself at minimum $100 million in the last 2 weeks. I mean, I understand the blitz were coming from every angle in both the Lions and the Rams game. Mm-hmm. That guy was awful in the pocket. And you know, the worst thing is on 4th and 2, you cannot take a sack. You just can't do it. Throw the ball up for grabs. I don't care. Get an interception on 4th and 2. If you're taking a sack in a playoff game where you're already down double digits, I'm going to go ahead and say something mentally isn't right with you because that just makes absolutely no sense to me. And also, Kevin O'Connell, that was some of the worst coaching I've literally ever seen. Punting in the 4th quarter, down 18, running on first down every play. I mean, it was the worst coaching ever. So I know Sam Darnold's going to get shit on a lot today, and he absolutely 1,000,000% should. I hope everybody shits on Kevin O'Connell too, because he went to Detroit. He tried to play Dan Campbell's game, going for it on 4th down multiple times. You're not Dan Campbell. You're never going to be. Mm-hmm. You be you. You got your ass kicked doing that. And then you fucking went to play LA. They lose a home game because of forest fires, so they're not even getting a home game, and they bring the same exact defensive game plan. It was the same exact thing I said it was going to be. The Rams secondary kind of sucks, and their defensive line is good, and they blitzed all fucking game long, and we made no adjustments. It's just insane. It was so bad. It was unwatchable, and I think it completely takes away everything from how good the regular season was personally when you lose a playoff game like that.
Okay, I'm not going to say I disagree with you, but I guess I want to understand something. Let me take you back to the start of the 2024 NFL season. You're a Vikings fan. You have a win total of 6.5. You have Sam Darnold as your quarterback. It's a long season, September all the way up until now. So what is that, 4 months?
Mm-hmm.
If I told you you're going to be 6-10, no, sorry, 6-11. It's going to be a season you don't really care too much about. You have no interest in getting involved or following the team because you're not going to have much joy or excitement. Or I could say, hey, Steak, you're going to surprise a lot of people because the Vikings are going to be 14-3 and make it to a playoff game. You're not going to take that?
I'm going to take that, obviously, because
but that's my point.
But taking that isn't what I want. I'm just saying, like,
I understand.
Let me explain it better. I think I can explain it better. The Vikings in the last 20 years are the 5th winningest franchise in the NFL. They have 0 Super Bowl appearances. Matter of fact, they haven't really even got close. 38-7 to the Eagles in the NFC Championship. I'm not calling that close. Mm-hmm. Every other team, 1 through 10 in the winningest franchise in the last 20 years have been to or won a Super Bowl. So, yeah, it's just the same old shit for the Vikings that it is. They choke in the playoffs, and it's absolutely miserable to be a part of.
Okay, fine. I understand. You're used to it. You don't like it. You're both right, but I'm with Steak. Fair. Very, very fair. I can understand. I guess I get what you're saying. Yep. Make sure if you're watching, hello, we're on the front page of Twitch this morning. We got 2,000 viewers in here. You can subscribe if you're into sports and whatnot. TheDegenerateWeekly.com. We got a newsletter. We talk about favorite plays in the NFL. W under last night. Thank you. Absolutely, I'm happy with the Bucs season. Absolutely. And I'll talk about that in a second. Steak is 100% right. He's not wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm just telling you, this is where I used to disagree with you of like Vikings fans have a lot of misery. You do have misery because you always you find success and you start to climb the mountain and then you get your ass kicked and you roll back down violently and it hurts. But there's something to be said about at least getting to the mountain and looking out and seeing a nice view. For a while as a Bucs fan, we weren't even getting to the mountain. You would get to like the base camp and then it'd be like, nope, sorry, go home. The storm is too bad. You can't even enjoy a little bit of getting to a mountain. That season for the Bucs last year and this year was fun. Mm-hmm. Had some downs. You had some ups. You have a home playoff game. You have a chance to win. And yeah, of course, you don't want to get your butt kicked in a playoff game. I'm not saying anybody necessarily wants that, but the whole purpose of being a fan of a team is to bring you some joy and to bring you some excitement. And the Vikings were some bad boys this year, and they came out of nowhere and they surprised people, and they were swaggy, they were fun, they were dogs. That was really cool. I understand. Like, I just think from watching that game, it's not that I lost any sort of respect for Kevin O'Connell. It sounds like maybe you did, but I really just think for whatever reason, you know how that certain coaches just have other coaches' numbers. I think McVay has just got Kevin O'Connell. He's got him. There is just something that happens. Sorry, say it again.
So does Dan Campbell.
And so does Dan Campbell, right? Which is really unfortunate. But I mean, the Vikings were at least competitive the first time they played the Lions, but those were two. I didn't watch the full game of the first time the Vikings and the Rams met. I think I was at a Rangers game or something, but I watched 3/4 of that game before I ended up watching Bailin' Out Loud, which is a very good show. That was bully ball. That was bully ball from the opening drive. That was bully ball.
It was dominant.
And, go ahead.
No, the only pushback I have to give you is that I think you would feel differently if you didn't witness 2 Super Bowls in your lifetime. One as a kid, one as an adult. I understand Tom Brady was one, and you're not a huge fan of that Super Bowl, but it was still a Super Bowl. You saw your team win. If I had seen the Minnesota Vikings win a Super Bowl, some of these things are more acceptable. The reason they're so unacceptable is because they literally do this exact thing every year. We won 13 games 2 years ago, and we lost to Daniel fucking Jones in the playoffs. It is literally always the same story. So,
and you didn't even just lose. He carved you up.
He looked like Michael Vick.
They got him paid. I know. So yeah, it's so funny. The Vikings got Daniel Jones paid. Then the Vikings almost paid Sam Darnold. And as a Viking, he just lost a lot of money. They were saying that. I saw some pretty good tweets today about like Aaron Glenn. Like, how much money did Aaron Glenn, the Lions offensive coordinator, cost Sam Darnold? Because he kind of laid out the blueprint of how to beat him. And I saw somebody in here earlier commented, good morning, Time of Jay. Good morning, everybody, by the way. Lose was an understatement. Yep. Yeah, the chat's buzzing this morning. And hello, everybody, if you're watching. Make sure you follow the page. We do this every weekday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch is nice enough to feature us on the homepage, so we got a lot of new viewers. Sam Darnold is JJ is a question mark. Yep, he's the Temu Matt Ryan. That's pretty funny. I have to say one more thing, and then we can move on from this game. Actually, no, 2 more things. The Rams defensive coordinator deserves some credit. Somebody commented a little bit ago. Is his name Chris Shula?
I believe so.
Yep. Be more Corp. Damn it. Well, how else should I be Corp? How else should I be Corp? Unfortunately, I don't know that JJ is the answer. Why would the Vikings get J? No, JJ's not ready to play right now. So if you
will be the backup next year. That's why.
Well, you need a backup this year.
Well, yeah, you need a backup this year. We had a backup. It was Mullins. I'm saying next year the plan is for JJ to start and Daniel Jones to be the backup.
Yeah. W time of J with some sub bangs. There we go. We can add it to the Chuster counter. Although I don't know. I think we're well without out of reach for that. Slim Smith, first time chatter. What's up, Slim Smith? He said the Discord link is not working. Yeah, make sure if you are in here and you want to get in the Discord, we chat sports 24/7. RIP Hooters. Yep, very funny. The road to shooters, hashtag road to shooters is very funny. The other thing I wanted to say is this. We were talking in the back channel on Twitter with Mid-Major Matt. What is Daniel Jones going to start? No.
JJ McCarthy is starting week 1 for the Minnesota Vikings next year.
Cam is money, and some other people were saying that Sam Darnold had open receivers all night and he wasn't seeing them. I'm not going to deny that because there were open receivers. However, I retweeted something this morning and I thought it was a great tweet. And it was somebody, did you see it, Steak? Where it was like a picture of quick slants. And the guy said, please, Kevin O'Connell, I'm begging you to run one of these.
Yeah.
That is what I was looking for. And that is why I was blaming Kevin O'Connell more than I was blaming Sam Darnold. Yes, he was sitting in the pocket and holding on to the ball too long. Yes, he was not looking at the open receiver. However, the open receiver was still, except for the Hawkinson delay release on that one sack, I don't know if it was a fumble, the receiver was still getting open 15 yards down the field. There was nothing that they called that was set up. Maybe one wide receiver screen to Jay Jettas where he got shoestring tackled and it went for no gain. But there was nothing developing like shorter than 5 yards, which you normally don't want teams to do. It's like, come on, this is boring. Throw the ball down the field. Sam Darnold needed that. And he didn't get it.
I'm with you, man. Kevin O'Connell coached literally like his brain was shut off. I don't know any other way to explain it.
Yep. All right, we're gonna do. I think we should do a poll since we have the chat buzzing. Get in here, and what topic do you want to talk about first? All right, first topic. I'm gonna post this right now. We've got CBB. It's I believe this is called Super Tuesday. We got the NFL playoffs round 2. We've got Notre Dame, OSU. And I guess we also have the NBA that people probably
NBA. I'm not talking NBA at 10:30 in the morning.
Well, Steak, I mean, it's got to be said, you are having an unbelievable month in the NBA. I think you're up 30 units. Tragic Magic worked for the Rams. Who is that?
Not sure. Oh, Tragic Magic. Maybe the Fires.
Tragic Magic worked for
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
I don't know what that means. W plug. Waiting for Bucknut to spawn. Yep. CBB. Let's go. Okay. The votes are coming in. Not a lot of votes. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you go vote. We've got CBB in the lead right now with 6. NFL playoffs round 2. Wow. Nobody wants to talk about the NFL playoffs right now. I'm kind of shocked by that. You got 20 seconds left. Go vote. CBB's in the lead. We got Notre Dame, Ohio State's coming up. Close second. Nope. CBB's running away with it. CBB is running away with it. NFL playoffs round 2 is dead in the water. I'm very shocked by that. Looks like college basketball. Steak, did you bet any college basketball yesterday?
Yep, I did.
How'd it go?
Decent. I lost my Maryland under. I hit the Notre Dame under and Notre Dame. And I don't remember if there was any other college basketball yesterday, but I like some things today. That unranked home favorite thing is not hitting. I'll tell you that right now. The regression for that trend has officially started. I think it should be mentioned. The value they're giving to home teams is crazy. Like there's a few really good examples today. Mississippi State was -5.5 at home against Kentucky. Today they're 7.5 point underdogs to Auburn on the road, and that is just a crazy variance from home to road. There's a couple other games like that where you're going to be like, wow, comparing this game to Saturday and the spreads are so different. But, bro, they give the home teams in college basketball some insane value. And I think we've reached the point officially where it's too much.
What's there to talk about? Lions and Chiefs wins? No, that's not true. Bills Ravens is going to be good. We'll get into that a little bit later. All right, so we've got CBB, we've got Notre Dame, Ohio State, and then we got the playoffs. We'll do that, all of that in this order. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to go to the college basketball slate here. Do we have a game? Oh, no, 6:30. We have, holy moly. All right, so it's not even that there's so many games. It's just, I guess, that there's good games tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. I prefer quality over quantity. Let's get right into it. I'm going to share my screen. I did go out. and get a power cord yesterday for my monitor. Oh my gosh, this guy Steak was giving me such a hard time at the electronics store. Let me tell you a quick story real quick. You have a quick story, by the way.
I do.
Didn't you tell me you were going to tell me a story about biking indoors?
No, that was a joke. I meant to write Vikings, and I wrote biking.
Oh, I thought you actually had a biking story. I was like, yeah,
sure don't, dude.
did something happen to you? So I go to the electronics store yesterday, and my monitor, I don't have the power cable to it, and I take a picture of the front of the monitor and I take a picture of the back, like where the thing goes, so he sees what it needs to be. And this guy was just an a-hole from the get-go. And I was like, hey, I just need a power cord for this. And he's just like, oh, it doesn't show the voltage, so I don't know if I'm gonna have what you need. I'm like, all right, well, maybe we can try to work on this a little bit. What kind of voltage do you have? And he's like, I have a 12 volt and I have a laptop cord. And I was like, okay, well, that's not for a laptop. So it sounds like my only option is the 12 voltage. And he goes, no, most monitors need 16, 19, or 21. I'm like, okay. He's like, I don't want to damage your monitor. I'm like, listen, buddy, this monitor is a piece of junk. I don't care about damaging it. I just need the power cord because I need the monitor to work tomorrow and I can't order one. He's just like, yeah, I don't think this is going to work for you. I'm like, how about this? Can I just fucking try it? Let me just buy it. And can I try it? And he's like, can you bring it in? I live like a 20-minute walk from this place. I don't have the car on me. And I'm like, no, I can't bring it in. Can I just buy this laptop or this monitor power cord and we'll see what happens? Give me the receipt. I'll pay cash or card, whatever's better for you for return or I can't even exchange because you don't have it. This guy. And then he has the audacity to tell me that the store is closing in 2 weeks. Why wouldn't you be more willing to sell your stuff? He's like trying to do me a favor. I don't want to ruin your monitor. And I'm like literally over here, like, ruin me. Yeah. And so I got it. And of course it works. This guy made a whole stink out of nothing. Anyways, I thought we were going to go story for story there, but you were joking about the Viking story. No, the Viking story, I guess. You could have asked
autocorrect.
Yeah, true. Sorry. You could have asked ChatGPT what power cord AI recommends. You're right. I need to start using ChatGPT. Unfortunately, in-person electronics stores suck nowadays, and everyone there hates. Dude, thank you, Tailing Dawes. That's exactly what it is. The guy hated me. I'm just trying to buy something as his store's about to close, begging him. He's like worried about damaging my freaking $40 monitor. Go, Dino, with 5 sub banks. Prendy with the sub bank 6 month. Appreciate you. If you're a new viewer in here, make sure you follow the Twitch page. And if you are into newsletters, we do have a Substack too. You can subscribe, thedegenerateweekly.com. Jody Hemingway says, good morning, sirs. How are we this morning? Doing great. Hemingway in YouTube. If you are in Twitch, what's up, Jo77 with a new follow. Welcome to the board review. We do this every morning, weekday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Okay. Steak, let's get into it. Let's break down these games. We're going to go college basketball first because that's what the chat wanted. What's good, Jody? Very funny. Keep baiting the Eagles. Yeah, I kind of want to again. We'll talk about Bozo Greg's play that he wants to nuke a little bit later. Steak, Villanova 3-point dogs on the road against Xavier. Villanova's 10-7 ATS. And let's see what we got from old Xavier here. Looks like they've not been great as of late.
No,
they've only won 2 out of their last 7 games. They are good at covering the spread. Came through with a 4.5-point favorite, won by 14. But before that, they lost as a favorite. And on the flip side of that, we've got Villanova. How is Villanova this year? 11-6. I guess they're not bad.
Yeah, they beat UConn.
Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, no. Both teams played the same opponent recently in St. John's, and they both lost around the same number. They did beat UConn. Wow, how did we not fade? I kind of blame you for that. How did we not sell high on Villanova and fade them after they beat UConn? Did you do that?
No, I didn't, but I bet them against UConn.
Okay, so Villanova catching 3 at Xavier. Xavier looks to be the ranked team, coming off a 14-point win.
Not ranked at all. They're awful. The covers doesn't have a clue who's ranked. I don't even know what they base that off of, but Xavier is nowhere near ranked.
Okay, well, thank you, Dave Martinez. That is just an error on the covers website, so we will avoid that. All right, what do you? Where's your head at with this game, if you have anything at all?
Gonna directly contradict what I said to you earlier about the home team getting too much value, or maybe I'm not. But in my opinion, this is 100% the biggest wrong team favored matchup of the day. I don't think Xavier should be a favorite over Villanova. I did hear maybe Villanova has a guy out, so the chat, if you can help me out with that. But for me personally, I would almost have to take Xavier here.
Okay.
See, that's what I thought was out. Is Eric Dixon in or out? Perfect rotation. I heard somebody say that in the Discord earlier.
Interested to see how you guys look at lines. Thank you, Nick. Yeah. We are typically, I guess you could say, the style of bettors. We are our line. We read the lines, not so much the teams, although we're kind of transitioning a little bit. I'm reading a little bit more of the teams. Depends on the sport, too. But Steak is finding a lot of success in the NBA, and I think maybe college basketball, sticking to the lines. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, it is fair. Just I think there's actually becoming a transition to where home teams are getting overvalued for the first time in Lord knows how many years in college basketball. So I want to pay attention to that. Like, I know I already brought it up, but Mississippi State being 5.5-point favorites because they're at home against Kentucky. And I know Mississippi State is good. Don't get me wrong, but that was a crazy line and Kentucky won that game outright. So there was a few other examples of the same exact type of thing. Texas Tech being favored at home against third-ranked Iowa State. And I understand they should have won that game if they made their free throws, but that was still crazy. That they would never have been anywhere near that line if Iowa State was at home. That's it.
Okay. All right. Good to know. And what do you think about the total? You've been doing really well with totals lately. 145.5. It looks like if I pull up Xavier, their last few games here, they've seen some numbers in the 150s. They got low to 133, but that's an outlier because Seton Hall is terrible. I guess this kind of makes sense. This makes sense for them. And then let's look at Villanova. I guess this is kind of right where it should be. So nothing odd there. Although it should be noted, Xavier is a terrible team to the over. They're 5-11 to the over, whereas Villanova is a pretty good team to the over. No thoughts on the total?
No thoughts on the total. I guess I would lean under, but I can almost guarantee that won't make my card.
Okay. All right. Do you think Xavier is going to make your card?
Yeah, I do. And I actually think people should get Xavier in now because when I liked it yesterday, I think it was -2. It looks like you're showing me -3. Yep. And that's another thing that's been happening in college basketball. Those home favorites have been getting fucking steamed. Freddie post USC yesterday, -1. And I think it's at -3.5 today.
Oh my
God. You gotta be on top of it with this stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. Okay. Let's keep moving here. We've got, should we really dive into these smaller schools? Miami of Ohio, Northern Illinois. I don't know anything about them. I'm just kind of easing the way back.
I'd say we go through the big matchups.
Okay. Buffalo, Bowling Green, Toledo, Akron. Why do I have a feeling that one of our followers in here, probably Tailing Dawes, is going to tell us to put a little respect on Toledo or Akron? You're right about these teams being overvalued, bro. It's so hard to take the lines that don't make sense. Why is XYZ favored? Yep. Nick is a new follower. Welcome. Kind of sounds like you might fit in quite well here. And again, if anybody else is in here and new to the stream, make sure you hit the follow button and you'll get notifications on Twitch whenever we go live and do this every weekday. Corn would be so happy. Yep. Freddie actually posted USC +1 that flipped dog to fade was a pick 'em last night, then just got steamed. Damn.
Oh, +1. That's crazy.
I had the weirdest feeling Tailing Dawes was going to have a play in this game, and I absolutely nailed that. Okay. Miami of Ohio basketball is back. The MAC sucks this year.
Beach goes to Ball State, dude.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Why does that make so much sense? I figured because you know so much about these obscure schools, it makes so much sense that you're a student at one of them. Follow and Noti Gang. Yes, I guess maybe I should say the word Noti Gang a little bit more often. The kids love that nowadays. I love VCU -9.5 is out of control. Billikens should keep it respectable. Okay. So I'm a Action Network. I went to Ball State too. Wow, look at all these Ball State students. I don't even know. Is Ball State in Ohio? I should know that, right?
I'm pretty sure it is. Ohio or Kentucky are my two guesses.
Cozy Newt, new follow. What's up, Cozy Newt? And JO77 with new follows. Appreciate you and welcome to the board review. Yep, Indiana. Okay, well that's close enough. Xavier Moneyline says Puddin 596. Okay, Bucknut versus DGen for everything. There you are, Bucknut. Hey, Bucknut. By the way, Steak, we had a Twitter space for the Penn State Notre Dame matchup, and I thought it went really well. Chat, you can let me know if you don't think that it went well, but turnout was great. There was like 120, 130 in there for the majority of the time. I loved hearing what Penn State fans had to say. I enjoyed hearing the few Notre Dame fans as well. And there was somebody up there that kept prefacing he was biased 17 times because I think he worked for the school. And please do one for the Natty. I'm absolutely going to do one for the Natty. So, Steak, you were kind of tuning in and out. I know you were pretty corporate occupied that night. I'd love to have you available. I'm also chatting with Ohio State super fan. I think he goes by like Ohio State DG. I think we both follow him. I'm going to try to coordinate. Yeah, I'm going to try to coordinate with him. But I'm thinking we probably maybe do it like Thursday or Friday night. What do you think about that?
Your call completely. I'd be good for either.
Okay, so it's going to be like an evening, maybe 6 o'clock, like 6 to 7, like last time. I thought that was pretty good. Yep, W Spaces. Okay, the ESPN guy was great. I agree.
Yeah,
that guy Joe, he was awesome. So we'll try to get somebody like that again. Okay. Anyways, Snide and Bucked Up would be electric. Anyways, let's get back.
He's a Buckeyes fan.
Who is
Marty?
Oh, Marty Guan is.
Yeah.
That's funny. Snidesy is sick. Yeah, everybody is sick. Okay, let's keep moving here. So those are the first couple of games on the slate tonight. Now we got Louisville, Syracuse. Is this a matchup worth digging into, Steak?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Louisville's been incredibly interesting.
So Louisville's pretty good ATS, 10-7, not a good over team. Syracuse 6-9-1 ATS. Let's look. Louisville's on a roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've won 6 in a row. They have covered in 5 of those 6. Let's see. They're beating all ACC teams too. UNC, Virginia, Clemson. It does not matter. A lot of them by double digits. A little close scare with Pitt. They were on the road and they were an underdog. Now they're going from Pitt. Who do they have up next, by the way? They got a couple days off. They go from Pitt to Syracuse. That's not easy. Syracuse is coming off a win. They're not that great this year. 8-8. I guess Boeheim didn't leave them in very good shape. They're going over. They used to be an under school with the zone defense. They're going over as of late. They've won 2 in a row at BC, and they beat Georgia Tech after they came off back-to-back losses. My first thought, Steak, again, as somebody who doesn't know anywhere near as much ball as you, is that's a lot of respect for Louisville on the road to be laying 8 points. The last time, let's see, they laid 5.5 against Virginia. I'm looking at road spread. So that's the biggest spread that they've been shown so far on the road. And it comes at a time that Syracuse just won back-to-back games. Let's look at Syracuse at home. Syracuse at home is not seeing big spreads like this. The biggest underdog they've been at home is 2 points. I mean, are you picking up what I'm putting down here?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's funny. Crutch likes Syracuse. Obviously, anybody who's new in here, Crutch bets is a very sharp college basketball mind. So I want to get that out of the way before I say I actually think I disagree. I like Louisville the more I look at it. And I'll be honest with you, I think Syracuse is awful, really, really bad. And I put absolutely zero value into beating 2 of the worst teams in the ACC, Georgia Tech and Boston College. They're awful. But I put a lot of value into Louisville being able to win that game at Pitt as short underdogs. Pitt's good. They obviously got blown out by Duke, but everybody gets blown out by Duke. I like Louisville. I think it's a lot of respect, like you said. And I saw someone say Louisville's not that good. I don't know, man. I think they're much improved. I'm pretty impressed with this year's Louisville team. I think I would really lean Louisville, and they're the first of the many road teams I think I'm going to like today.
Wow. Okay. Sneak peek. Did I mute myself? Oh, I unmuted. Sorry, there was a siren coming by. 2,700 viewers. Damn. Yes, we are on the front page today, Phils. I had no idea. I applied for it a month ago, and then I saw a notification this morning that we're on from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So, frankly, I might just run as long as possible. But we typically do this every weekday from about 10 to noon. Make sure you're following the channel if you're in here and you're into this kind of stuff. Appreciate the support, guys, and everybody is showing out today. All the loyal Twitch DGen followers are in here. Even Greg is doing some sub bangs on a Corp Tuesday. Okay, let's go. 8 to 10 road faves are hitting. 8 to 10 home faves are not hitting. Gotcha. We should have shaved your head and eyebrows today. That'd be a nightmare. I have to record the freaking commercial on Thursday. So after that, as long as it goes well, Monday is going to be the day, and we will stream. I am shaving my head. Shout out to the subathon, but I guess we're not going to Tudor. So, okay, I like Louisville. I'm going to play Louisville. I agree. Time to sell Syracuse. Beating Georgia Tech and BC does not move. Where's Corn? I don't know. We need emotes, damn it. I don't know how to do emotes. Yep. You have to shave your beard with the hair, right? Don't even start. Don't even start. Take that. Absolutely not. Okay. Let's keep moving. North
As
Texas.
a bald man, I can't allow him to shave his beard. I speak for other bald men when I say you can't go without your beard, man.
DGen over bumps in Atlanta. PODPOY. Hilarious. We're not going to even entertain that. Oh, what's up, Action App? Let's have a day, fellas. W. By the way, what's that?
I just said, let's go. Action App.
We've been verified on Action for a few weeks now. Steak has been killing it up in the NBA, college basketball, college football. I don't know. Is NFL still kind of the thorn in your side in terms of spreads?
I mean, 5-1 on totals in the NFL wild card weekend. Only one I missed was Commanders over.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting? Like that was kind of a square play, but you liked it.
Yeah, I'm done trying to figure out square, not square. I don't give a shit. If I like a bet, I'm taking it.
Yep. And we went 2-1 in the newsletter. RIP Greg. Like I said, it's not Greg's year. That's okay.
4-1 if you include college.
Oh, we elected to have our record for the NFL stand for the playoffs. But we said for college, it's not. The bowl games, we were terrible. For the playoff, I think we were awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and track them all, actually. And again, zip it up. Very funny, Boston Sports Talk. If you want to subscribe to the newsletter, you can do so on the website, thedegenerateweekly.com. And you can tune into the streams. We do this every day. Croft048 with a new follow. Appreciate you and welcome to the board review. Make sure you follow Steak at SteakFriend on Twitter as well. Steak, I'm going to go ahead and get your Twitter. Oh, there we go. We just got a new follow on Twitter. What's up, Kill Bill? Great movie, by the way. One of my favorite movies. Let me put this in here. Bam. This is Steak's Twitter. You can go give him a follow right there. Steak, were you saying you like Mississippi State? Let's hang tight. Hang tight.
I was just using them as an example for inflated home lines.
W merch, by the way, Aloha bet. Yes, Aloha. I know you're enjoying your sweater. We do have some degenerate hoodies. Bang. We are Corpus Christi right now. I love it. Beanies, hoodies, shop.thedegenerateweekly.com. Okay, let's get back to business. DGen versus Lynx is better than Yankees Red Sox. What are you talking about versus Lynx? Like sharing links?
Yeah.
I thought I did a pretty good job. Okay, let's keep moving. All right, so as of right now, Xavier, you keep saying Xavier, by the way. It's Xavier.
Xavier?
No.
Xavier?
No.
So it's E-G-G.
No. It's
Z-I-E-R.
It's Xavier.
Xavier.
No, stop doing that.
Kidding. I know what I'm doing. We're doing the cool whip thing.
But just let me hear you just say it.
Xavier.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. I was just curious. I was at like Auburn a lot. Can I ask why Steak has two A's in it?
You can. Steak Friend was taken.
Yeah. That's why I have the weekly and the Degenerate Weekly. The Degenerate was taken, but we were a weekly newsletter, so that's what kind of makes sense. Xavier, bang, cool whip. Okay. North Texas ECU, we said no thanks. Eastern Michigan, Central Michigan, great rivalry game there. I'm sure probably one of our followers in here is a student or has a lean in that game. Do you like Cool Whip? Yep, I love Cool Whip. Whiskey is my safe word. Sub to the newsletter and that's not nice. PN Lees, don't do that. I love ECU today for what
it's not nice, but you could do it for sure. You could fade in.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Mississippi State, Auburn. We got a ranked matchup here, or is Covers messing with me?
They should both be ranked for sure.
All right, so it looks like Auburn is 10-6 ATS, Mississippi State 9-7 ATS. Pretty even when it comes to the totals. Let's see what old Mississippi State has been up to. Mississippi State was rolling. Hadn't lost a game since November 29th on a neutral against Butler. Then they played Kentucky tight, favored by 5, lost by 5 against Kentucky. So now they're going on the road and they're going to play Auburn. I think we're all pretty big Auburn fans. Auburn is doing one thing really well, and that's winning games. The one thing they're not doing well is covering games. So they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. Back-to-back wins on the road at Texas and at South Carolina. Now, I thought that might be impressive, but you look at the numbers here. They were 10.5-point favorites, 16.5-point favorites, and they won the games by 5 and 3. Even before that, they failed to cover an 18-point spread against Missouri at home. So I think that's important because when you look at a team, you always got to look at the record, but you should also look at the ATS record as well. Auburn, very good. 15-1, not that great ATS, but Mississippi State is 14-2. Steak, What do you make of this number? Hold on 1 second. 3,000 viewers. We are on the front page of Twitch, in case people are wondering what the heck is going on. That is why we have 3,000 viewers. Okay, hold on 1 second. Who is this? Joni Broom.
That is the best player in the country who's the odds-on favorite to win the Wooden Award who plays for Auburn.
Welcome, new friends. Follow up. Yep, thank you, JP Del Freo. Okay, so Auburn's best player is out?
Yeah.
And we used to be guys that like to buy bad news, but then we said that we don't really want to do it in college basketball. How do you feel about that?
I think this is one of the ones where you absolutely have to. Like, if Cooper Flagg is out, you're not going to be tempted to play Duke. Right? I'm just asking you a question. I know Cooper Flagg's the guy you know.
You're saying if Cooper Flagg is out, am I going to be tempted to play Duke?
Yes. I'm just asking that question.
Well, a year ago, I would say yes. But I thought in between then and now, we haven't seen that working out very well. So I would say
have not. This is like an exception I might have to play because he's literally going to win the Wooden Award. He's the best player in the country. And they're 7.5-point favorites against a Mississippi State team that's really, really good. It was just favored by 5.5 against Kentucky, who's also really good. I mean, I got to play Auburn here. I think I'm absolutely 100% cool letting everyone flame me and call me an idiot for playing Auburn minus 7.5 here because I think they're a really good basketball team. I don't think they're a one-man show. And I think this spread is incredibly respectful with your best player out against a team that is really good and gets a lot of value.
Okay. So you're not okay. So I kind of think I'm going to tell you on this.
Yeah, I think you should.
I guess my concern is I like Auburn. I wanted to fade Auburn because they just won back-to-back road games, which isn't easy to do. And then you have a Mississippi State Bulldog team coming off of a loss.
Wait, real quick. Wasn't the last road game they won against South Carolina?
Yeah.
You could have called that a loss. That's how bad their performance was. They were awful. They were
you're right.
20-point favorites. They won by 3. They were awful. They were awful the game before. They blew like a 25-point lead and didn't cover the spread the game before. This spread's crazy. I think this spread's crazy.
Okay. All right.
South Carolina is dog shit. Only beating them by 3 is bad.
Okay. You might be onto something. And for that, I'm in. So right now, as it stands, we've got three teams that we like tonight. We like Xavier, we like Louisville, and we like Auburn. It's a lot of favorites, Steak. We're gonna need
at least they're not all home favorites. But let's find us an underdog. Let's find us an underdog.
3K listening is actually scary. Yeah, welcome everybody. Make sure you're following the page if you are a sports fan. No, it's not that scary either. This is
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out on the inside.
You're doing just good. Stay with me. Auburn squad ride. No, I kind of like Louisville more. Is that weird?
Yes, I like Auburn more. Much more.
Indiana's your underdog. All right. What's up, Zach T? Hope all is well. W Hats, by the way. Check your DMs. I sent you a DM a long time ago. I don't think 7.5 is that crazy, in my opinion. DGen putting the hot tub streamers in a body bag. I have plenty of dogs. Oh, okay. Texas A&M is your underdog. I like that. Keep coming in. Keep telling me what the underdog is going to be. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay. We'll keep moving here. So we got another ranked matchup. We've got Ole Miss and Alabama, another big spread. Good matchups, big spreads. Alabama 11. Can we go Ole Miss here? Let's do some digging. Let's get our shovels out and do some digging. All right, Ole Miss is our winners of 3 in a row and covered 3 in a row after losing by 17 to Memphis on the road, which they were 1.5-point dogs, and then Alabama, Rainbow Alabama. They've covered 5 in a row, and they've been on a winning streak since their last loss was Oregon on a neutral. I guess this was a pretty tough, gritty win. They ended up grinding out a cover, 3.5-point favorites on the road. Again, back-to-back road wins. Now they come home to an Ole Miss team that doesn't seem to be getting a lot of respect, Steak. They were just 10-point favorites against LSU on the road, 3.5. So this is let's just confirm it. Yep, this is the biggest number Ole Miss has seen all year as an underdog. So
that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
A team that's 11-5 ATS, 14-2 straight up.
They've been very
11?
they've been very good. It's a big spread. It's a really, really big spread. This is what we're talking about. Like, this is a massive spread. Alabama's really good, don't get me wrong. And
Yeah.
I'm not shocked that they're 11-point favorites. But yeah, when you factor in how good Ole Miss has been this year, I think it's a really respectful number. I can't play this game. I can't do it because I can't tell if that spread means that Alabama's going to dog walk them or if it's overinflated like the Mississippi State Kentucky line. And you should be playing Ole Miss. To be honest with you, I think this, unless I missed one, might be the hardest game of the day to find a side on.
Well, I mean, it's either Okay, let's talk about the total then. So, like, for me, I just don't even really want to overthink it. I kind of want to just play. I kind of want to play Ole Miss. It sounds like you like Alabama.
I think I would advise you against playing Ole Miss, but honestly, if you like it, it sounds like you would feel stronger than I do about any side. I really don't like a side.
Okay. Ole Miss, these are both under teams, 6-10 to the under. Alabama 7-8-1, which is kind of funny. You hear them as not being great to the over because they score so many points, but the market is clearly caught up to them. Yeah, they're seeing totals in the 170s, 160s. Yep. They've gone over in 3 of their last 4, 160.5, 167.5, 166.5. They went under 157 just barely by 1 point against South Carolina. This total's at 164. Ole Miss stake has not seen a total in this high at all. The highest total they've seen is 153 at Louisville, and they went under. They also saw 152. They went under. The only game they went over was 152 against Memphis, but they've gone under the last 3, 146, 148, 146. So basically what this is telling me is Alabama should run them out of the gym. Ole Miss does not have the offense to keep up with Alabama.
That's what I would think. I'll be honest with you. It's not surprising that a team hasn't seen a total in the 160s. It's really only happens when you play Alabama and a few other teams. I think if you're going to bet the over, you should just bet Alabama. I think you're crazy if you like the over and Ole Miss. If this game goes in the 170s and Alabama doesn't win by 15, I'd be absolutely shocked. Furl's here, dude.
What's up, Furl? Good to see you. Welcome back. Andy hit us with a sub bank, 28 months. Sorry, we subscribed 420 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 28 months. Love that. Goose 42047 with a new follow. Welcome, Goose. Welcome to the board review. Okay, yeah, I'll do NHL later when I'm sure Steak will have to hop off at some point. I believe Alabama TT over would be the only play here. Okay.
I'm fine with it, but yeah, there's no play on this game for me. It's not going to make my card.
Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. I guess we don't really have to force it. Let's keep moving. Somebody said they liked the Billikens today or VCU.
Yeah. So real Nicky Gambles, I think, said he liked VCU. And if I'm not mistaken, Crutch loves the Billikens. Me and Crutch had a discussion before the stream about liking road dogs today. And I think that was one of the road dogs. I lean St. Louis in this one, but we should dig into this one.
Okay. We should. Let's do it. Too many points. Current tally to shooters 809. I'll tell you what, this might be the spark needed to get this subs going. If it's ever going to happen, it's going to happen this week, the final week, as we close with shaving my head. You get under 809, you need Corn in here, someone that hit a big parlay to give out like 10 to get it going. Oh, we're down to 8 now. Too many points. Virginia Gambler, I skipped the game because I can't bet. All right, fair enough. I've been banking on St. Louis lately. Love them this year. Okay. Midnight at Chewy's is a scary place. St. Louis, not good ATS, 5-9, not good to the over, 3-11. VCU, 8-7 ATS, 8-7 to the over. Laying 9, that's a lot of respect. Let's see. They are 3-2 in their last 5. Failed to cover as a 17-point favorite, covered as 5.5, did not cover as 2.5, covered at 17. All right. Kind of basically zigzagging on covering and not covering. Mm-hmm. And if you played that theory, this is their time to cover. If you look at St. Louis, they have been covering machines, covered the last 4, also won the last 4. The one thing to note, they were not underdogs. They haven't been underdogs since December 5th at San Francisco. 9-point dogs, and they failed to cover. I'm sorry. They were 9.5 against, is that Grand Canyon? Who is GC?
Yeah, should be.
Okay. Shout out to Beeve. Yep. Okay. So overall, though, they're not great as underdogs, but they haven't been underdogs many times. Failed to cover as 2, failed to cover as 3.5, failed to cover as at 9. Yeah, it would probably be VCU or nothing for me here. And just to make sure I'm on the same page as you and Crutch, right?
Yeah, no, Crutch like St. Louis. I don't like a side. I'm sorry. I don't want to be indifferent on all these games, but I don't like a side on this game at all now that I look at it. I really
Sub
can't.
bangs are rolling in real quick. Sorry to cut you off. We got Fat Girls giving a sub bang out. We got Dill God giving a sub bang out. We got Crutch Bets giving a sub bang out. Zach T resub for 20 months. Look at you guys. The fucking the subs are rolling in. Steezy baby with a new follow. Welcome to the board review. We do this every weekday, 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. All right, keep going. 5 big booms. Yep. Okay, thank you, Aloha. 805. Auburn has been point shaving rumors have going around the school. Ooh.
That's horrible. There's no way.
We're not going to dig into too much to that. All right.
That happens when you only beat South Carolina by 3. They accuse you of point shaving.
We still don't have a dog.
Yep.
But let's go. We've got more. Oh, hold up, Steak. Before we get the train rolling, we've got 5 more sub bangs coming in. Furrow gave out 5 sub bangs. Let's go. The subs are rolling. Are we going to Chicago? My wife would like to go to Chicago. Would your wife like to go to Chicago?
Oh, because we have to take the wives to meet Chewy?
Well, I mean, we don't have to, but we can. I thought we said we were going to, but we don't have to.
For me, bringing my wife around Chewy is a dangerous game.
No. They're just going to Chicago. They're not going to lunch. No, we're not taking our wives to Hooters.
I feel like there's going to be a sixth sense. If my wife is in the same city as Chewy, he's going to know. He's going to sniff that shit out.
That's okay if he knows. What is he going to do?
That's a scary question to ask.
No,
I can't answer.
We've already said we're not going in winter. We're not doing that. We'll go in the spring. I said we should go for opening day. Steak followed that up with we should go to the White Sox opening game. I said absolutely not. So we will intentionally make sure we don't. Actually, it could be good content. Skip the intros. Oh, it's a Mr. Steele girl. Then ice. Yep. Go to a March Madness game in Chicago. Ooh.
Doesn't sound awful.
That could be a very good look. Okay. Let's keep moving here. We're doing well. I think we're doing pretty good. Tempo pace is crispy. We got a big one here. Steak. Texas A&M 6-point dogs on the road in Kentucky. Total is 160. I haven't seen Kentucky play this year. 13-3. And let's see. They've won and covered in 3 of their last 4. Lost as 1.5-point favorites on the road against Georgia. And oh no, we got an issue here trying to pull up Texas A&M's past few games. Can anybody help me out on that?
Yeah, they just lost to Alabama, and if I'm not mistaken, the game before that they beat Oklahoma. I believe they beat Oklahoma in a comeback win. For me personally, I think this is the literal exact opposite of. Or no, the exact same thing as Kentucky, Mississippi State. You look at Mississippi State being favored over Kentucky, and even though, like I said, Mississippi State is good, them being 5.5 against Kentucky, you're like, I'm a little surprised. It seems like a pretty big spread, especially against a team like Kentucky. And it makes you, with your contrarian sharp brain, the way everybody bets college basketball, say like Mississippi State must be the play.
Mm-hmm.
I've convinced myself this game is similar. I think the spread's is a little high. I think these are 2 pretty evenly matched teams. And obviously they're inflating the home team because they have to, I think, with these lines, the way everybody's hitting fucking home teams in college basketball. I think Texas A&M is an absolute live dog. I think they're going to cover the spread. I think they have a chance to win outright.
Is this our dog?
It's who I like. Yeah, I like them.
You're not convincing.
I'm not. I thought I gave a little good speech.
No, you gave a good speech, but then I just said, is this our dog? And you didn't say yes. You said, I like them.
Well, we haven't finished going through the board.
Okay, fine. Dog of the day. Yep. No Wade Taylor again, though. No?
He's been out.
Okay. No, you did. You did a very good solid job. I wasn't trying to take away from that. I just, you didn't have conviction when I said, is this our dog? You were just
playing fine without him. They're playing fine without him. They were very competitive in that game against Alabama. I'm okay with it.
Okay, A&M matches up well, but home court and staying out of foul trouble could really help A&M. Yep, I like A&M, but I don't know if I can play them without Wade Taylor. Ooh, well, you know what? That does make you a little uncomfortable, and sometimes that's the side you want to be on. Although we did say buying the bad news doesn't working as well lately as it has in years past.
Definitely not when the guy's been out. This has nothing to do with buying bad news.
Okay,
He's been
I see what you mean. Okay, good point. Any thoughts on the total at 160?
high. It's a really high total, but I'm sure these teams definitely see those numbers. I don't think it's like weird by any means. I guess I'm thinking if Texas A&M stays in this game, it's definitely got to go under. So if you like Texas A&M, you would have to lean the under, I think.
So I can only see what Kentucky's been doing, but I was thinking under stake because the last 160 total was the last game Kentucky played. It was 160.5 against Mississippi State, and it was 95-90.
Yep, and then they had a 160 something against Florida, and it was 106 to 100.
Don't you think that there would be like a little bit of an adjustment?
Yeah, I think I like the under.
Yeah,
but
I'm with you.
Sense I would like the under because I like Texas A&M.
Okay, I'm with you. The Kerplosion and return of Dax with a new follow. Appreciate you guys. Welcome to the board review on the Degenerate Weekly Twitch channel. If you are watching, make sure to hit follow and follow Steak Friend 2A's on Twitter as well. You can find myself, thedegenerateweekly.com. First time chatter, Croft048. Welcome to the board review. Andrew Carr is playing a bit injured after a physical game with Mississippi State. Cats get an even more physical team. Mississippi State is the play. Wait,
that is, I'm assuming
you mean Texas A&M, I think.
Maybe
yep,
you mean.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we agree. Let's do it. I'm in. Okay, we found a dog. Not the dog. I mean, we haven't finished going to the board. Like Stay said, he's right. Not the dog, but a dog. I like that. Okay. Let's keep moving. Ball State, shout out our man Deej. 8.5 point dogs, Ohio. You got anything here? No, you can say no.
No. Okay. If Deej does, he feels free to share.
Yeah, Illinois, or Deej, please share if you have anything. Illinois and Indiana. Oh, good games tonight. Good games tonight. I know people are going to say, DJ, are you going to watch college basketball tonight? Because you never watch college basketball. It's not that I wouldn't if I was home, but I am going to go get a deep tissue massage because I haven't gotten one in a while. My back is bad. Sake, you had a bad back. Do you get deep tissue massages?
Yeah, I do. But really, it's for me. You just got to drop those extra pounds, and you immediately feel better.
Yep, I've inflated quite a bit, so I'm trying to be strict until I see you in Atlanta on Sunday. So what do I have? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I got 5 days. I can do it. I can drop a couple LBs for sure. Yep. Okay. Illinois, Indiana. Indiana is a 3.5 point underdog total at 157. Indiana, they're both pretty similar when it comes to the spread and the over. They're around 500 on the year, but you do have Indiana coming off of, you got both teams coming off of a lost stake. Illinois, shout out our guy, Mid-Major Matt. Mid-Major Matt was on USC straight up as 14-point dogs, and they beat Illinois at home. Indiana's coming off of a drubbing at Iowa. They lost by 25. They were 5.5 point dogs. However, Indiana seems to be a much better team at home. They beat USC, the team that just took down Illinois. You following? They beat USC at home by 13. They were 6-point favorites. They beat Rutgers by 10. They were 8-point favorites. They beat Minnesota by 15. They were 9.5-point favorites. Do you get what I'm saying here? They even beat South Carolina. They were 8.5 point favorites. So Indiana at home, ATS wagons, but now they're underdogs.
As they should be.
Okay, fair. But I mean, they're 13-4. Illinois is 12-4. And Illinois just lost outright. I still think that's a lot of respect for Illinois. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. You're saying that it's not.
No, I agree. I think this is one of those ones where they're really trying to bait you with the home team. Illinois is ranked. Indiana's not, and they're trying to bait you with a short enough line to convince you that Indiana's sharp. I'm not personally convinced Indiana's sharp. And one of Illinois' best players might not even be playing. I don't care. Like I said, I'm doing too much pitching bad news, so that doesn't factor into this capping for me whatsoever. But I think they're baiting the shit out of you with Indiana at home.
I do too, but I'm wondering, I mean, how many, this is a similar spot kind of to Syracuse, right? And
no, They're not baiting you to bet Syracuse. Honestly, Syracuse for me personally, because I've watched both teams quite a bit. I bet Pitt last week against Louisville. That's a basketball brain play. Syracuse is really fucking bad, and they're Syracuse. So they're one of the biggest basketball schools in the country, and I think their name's always going to carry weight. And I think a Louisville team that's been absolutely terrible. Then they went and hired a coach that everyone hated to hire. He wasn't good enough to coach there because Louisville's so prestigious, and he's doing a really, really good job. And I think that 8 on the road is really respectful for a Louisville team that's like been one of the worst in college basketball. This one is bait to me.
Yeah. Also, the fact that Indiana just lost. Well, no, I was going to say Illinois had the worst loss. So it's like they're both in bounce back spots, though. Essentially, is what I was going to say.
They are both in bounce back spots.
I hate when it's just one team because the bounce back spot really isn't. It's from my perspective, and not just college basketball, but it hasn't really been hitting quite as much. Okay, we still have a lot to discuss, and I think the tempo and pace is okay. We can probably pick it up a little bit. There's good matchups though. Marquette and DePaul, it's a big spread. Somebody did ask about DePaul. Do you have any quick thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I don't think we should spend too much time on it. You can decide what you think about what this spread could be. DePaul is awful, and I don't see a reason to bet this game at all. DePaul is really, really bad. Marquette's been up and down. I would say inconsistent for sure. And I don't know if what was exactly expected of them with no Kolek, but I'm not betting Marquette. I'm not betting on DePaul. I move on from this game really easily.
Okay, let's do it. Drizzle Boot, new follow. Welcome to the board review. Thanks for following. If you're in here, make sure you follow the Twitch page. You will get notified every time we go live every weekday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. How am I doing on being Corp, Fat Girls? I think pretty good. Discord will be closed once the stream is over. Join now. That's right. We have
there we go.
Too many bots joining Discord. So get in now. If you're in a Discord, it's just a 24/7 group chat talking about sports. Marquette is so inconsistent, man. Yeah. All right, we'll keep moving. Oh, wait. Georgetown, St. Joe's? No, anything?
St. John's.
St. John's, sorry.
I think that's really, at this point, quite respectful line for St. John's. Don't think it's making my card, but 9-point favorites against a Georgetown team that's been overperforming pretty much all year. I think it's a lot of respect for St. John's.
Okay. All right, we'll keep moving here. Providence and Creighton. Man, it's a lot of big numbers today, Steak. A lot of big numbers.
I don't know if you should be laying that against anybody. I don't think Creighton's ranked anymore either, by the way.
10-6. Yikes. Okay, they did beat Butler narrowly.
Sucks.
Ooh, their last home game, they were in a dogfight with St. John's.
But that's a really good win.
Well, I got to tell you, I think I like Creighton.
Okay, I don't really blame you. No, I don't really blame you. Just I am scared of home favorites today. I'm letting you know, so don't go crazy. Pick your spots. Obviously, I won't talk you off this one. I really do. I'm very, very scared of home favorites today.
Well, I really like that the last time Providence was on the road, they played a big team like UConn. I know UConn's not as good this year, but they were 14.5-point dogs. They only lost by 3. And then the last time Creighton played at home, they've won, but they pushed a 1-point spread against St. John's. And I don't know, it just feels like a lot of respect to me, like you said, but okay. Maybe I won't get too cute there, get too involved. We're in the 9 o'clock slate now. Texas Tech, Kansas State. Is that a matchup worth talking about?
Texas Tech, God, they were such a letdown. They were up 13 against the 3rd ranked team in the country at home, and bro, they missed so many free throws. I think at the end of that game, they had a guy who's 94% from the line miss the front end of a 1-on-1, and then another guy who's 90% from the line miss the other front end of a 1-on-1 to somehow lose that game. They had no business losing that game. And I'll be honest with you, man, I personally think that was a fucking blow, like just a miserable loss. I kind of don't see how they wouldn't come out flat today against Kansas State. I would not touch Texas Tech today. I would come nowhere near them. I'm not predicting a bounce back of any sort. I think this game might mean very little after blowing that one, because that could have been a season-changing win, and they had it in the bag.
Okay.
Me too, Dave.
Okay. DJ and Beef just stole your spraying the board photo. You know, he did ask me a while ago if he could use it. So maybe he doesn't need to ask my permission every time, but you can remind him. That's okay.
I steal shit from Beeve all the time. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's okay. Bag Mahomes in YouTube says, anyone have a Discord link? Current one is coming up as expired. Is there a way to get the link over to YouTube, Snide? If so, that'd be great. Who is the Joni Broom best player in the country, Wooden Award frontrunner? Can't make this shit up, man. That's the guy on Auburn.
Yeah, he's making fun of you.
Oh,
yeah. Move on.
I that's not surprising.
No, not to anybody that listens to you, but keep in mind we're on the front page of Twitch, so there are some people who haven't heard you who might be surprised that you're talking college basketball and don't know who he is.
Well, this Jack has been around for a long time and he's in YouTube, but yeah, you make a good point. Hishkari with a new follow. What's up? Welcome to the stream. And we'll try to get that Discord link over to YouTube. If let's just
where's Alan Dims been?
Joni. Alan Dims? I don't know, actually. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen Alan.
What did I say? Joni? It's there. W. Stein. Appreciate you. All right, let's keep moving. Oklahoma State, BYU. That's a big spread. We'll pass on that. Here we go. Here's a good one. Wisconsin and Ohio State. Wisconsin is 6.5 point favorites. Total 151.
Me too, Mitty. There's my blowout spot right there. Since you skipped over it, BYU. Get him in now, because when I texted mid-major Matt that I liked them, they were minus 13. BYU is going to absolutely rout Oklahoma State today.
Oklahoma State is stinky.
Yep, and BYU is not that good either, but they're going to kick their ass today.
Okay. Yeah, Oklahoma State 4-11 ATS. You know, when I started fading Doug Gottlieb, it was right out of the gate, and it was with Oklahoma State. That was a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
I can't stand them. Okay, I'm going to probably tell you on that, which I'm sure you're going to be more than okay with. No Wade Taylor for A&M today. Again, however, he's missed the last 3 games. A&M would want to start on the pace tonight, like that under. Cool. Hey, DJen, who's THT? Very funny. I know it's Talon Horton Tucker now. 3,800 NBA fans coming for my neck reminded me of that. BYU is good at home, says Zach T. Sure. You just leave this alone as a Wisco fan. Yeah. Hate to get too off track as well, but good call on Prime. Unfortunate for the kid. Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. All right. Let's keep moving here. Ohio State, Wisconsin. When you said this was going to be a smash spot, I thought you were talking about this game. Turns out you're talking about Oklahoma State and BYU. What do you think about this?
I think Wisconsin may be ranked, but neither team I thought was ranked. Ohio State definitely is. Oh, yeah, my lean was Xavier McKiffin. I can't bet Ohio State games. They're really, really bad. And somehow they beat Kentucky, which is insane to think about now, but there's just no shot. No shot, I bet, an Ohio State game. Like, I see the chat saying Wisconsin. I guess ultimately you're probably right, but there's no way.
Okay. All right. That's fine then. Arkansas, LSU. LSU's a weird team, aren't they? Arkansas 4-11 ATS. I can't pull up the tabs to tell me what the teams are doing. I'll have to go to another
That's okay. I can tell you what Arkansas is doing. They're not doing well. They're in sort of sharp, short spots, not coming through. And honestly, man, is Calipari maybe just not a good coach?
Yes.
Getting
yes.
To come play for a year, and now that he's not at Kentucky, I think this is like one of the more overvalued teams in the country, and I think they suck. I think Arkansas sucks.
Dude, I'm so glad you said that. Yes, a million times. Yes, I've said this so many times. Calipari is just benefits from talent, from recruiting. He's not a good coach in that he can do more with less. I've never thought the guy was some kind of basketball genius or guru. God, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's so hard to say that about coaches when they're winning, obviously, but it's so evident when he would get to the tournament and he would lose to some of these teams that he shouldn't have been losing to.
Zach Golke.
What is that?
He lost to Oakland last year.
Oh yeah, what's up with Matt Golke?
I don't know. I thought he worked at Barstool.
I could see that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Duke is laying 24 to Miami. Miami is terrible.
Miami is the worst ever. The worst ever.
So I just watched Duke. They're good. They're really good. They played Notre Dame. Notre Dame came back in it. They made like 6 threes at the end. They only got down. They went from being down double digits all game to being down by like 4. Duke held on and came out with a win. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. 24 points is a lot of points.
Yep. Couldn't pay me. I wouldn't bet it with your money.
Okay. I was going to say, what about the under?
What is it at?
147. Their defense is awesome. I don't know what's going on with Covers. Covers picked a great job while we're on the front page of Twitch to just stop working those sons of a gun. Hold on. Let me go. Let me try ESPN. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Vision. All right. I want to see something real quick. And what I want to see is this. So Duke, here we go. Okay. Where's their schedule? Here it is. They have had a run of playing Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, SMU, Pitt, and Notre Dame. They beat them all pretty handily. All ACC opponents. I think SMU is in there now. Georgia Tech, they beat by 26. Virginia Tech, they beat by 23. SMU, they beat by 27. Pitt, they beat by 29. And then Notre Dame, finally, towards the end of this stretch, is where they got up big and they kind of fell asleep. So I'm just wondering if this game at home against Miami on a Tuesday night, Tuesday night, a really bad Miami team, are they really going to come out and light it up?
At Cameron Indoor, I do not think you should be fading Duke. If you want to take the under, that's fine. But I think the under is very clearly a bet on Duke's defense, not letting Miami score 50. But if you're taking the under because you think it's a fade of Duke, I absolutely do not recommend fading Duke.
No.
Just making sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that is not at all what I'm thinking. Also, this is after Miami, even though they lost, it was a game they lost 88 to 78. Is that 166 points?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know that it's necessarily weird or anything like that, the total, but it's kind of just an angle that I'm thinking about. I know Miami sucks. The composure, Unk. Thank you very much. Yeah, their defense is insane as well. This is the one Miami squeaks out of cover, I think. But fuck that team. Yeah, if they do squeak out a cover, then it's certainly going under still because I don't think anything is happening in a shootout. That might be my play. I might have a POD tonight. I think it might be that under. By the way, did that BC game go over?
No, went under. And Notre Dame covered. Shout out to Kev.
Let's go. Good job. I saw you add that early, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds like a nice play." I didn't tail it, but that was a nice play. All right, I'm gonna get back into spraying a little bit. All right, we've got a few more games here tonight. Missouri and Florida. Is that a short number? I mean, Missouri is kind of stinky.
They came back and covered that game against Auburn, if I recall. I actually tried to fade Florida like an idiot with Arkansas. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. That's the game that officially completely turned me off Arkansas because I just watched them. I can't believe I thought that Arkansas would cover this game. I don't know that I think the line's super short, but maybe a little short when we discuss how inflated home teams are. The Gators are good, man. The Gators are good. Their one loss to Kentucky, they put up 100 points. They got a squad, an absolute squad, and they pretty much really don't have much of a weakness. And I don't think you're going to have a lot of fun if you try to fade them either.
All right, we are officially under 800 subs at 799. Hold on, let me update this. So, yeah, I was looking here. I didn't realize, shame on me, that I need to put a little respect on Missouri's name here. They are pretty decent this year, Steak. Did you know that they're 13-3?
Yeah. I thought more like 12-4. They've lost the last two, or did they just beat somebody?
They beat Vanderbilt by 9, and they beat LSU by 16. They did lose to Auburn by 16.
Those are good wins.
Yeah, their losses this year are pretty respectable. They lost at Memphis to open the year by 8. They lost to Illinois by 3. And then they lost to Auburn at Auburn. And so, no, I disagree. I take back what I said then. That's not a short number.
They might get spanked today.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Okay. They are an outlier that doesn't care what's sharp or square.
Gators.
Sure. Yep. Yep. Do a 2-for-1 discount on subs for the last week, DJ. No, I did enough to shave my head. Give me a break. Okay. Yeah. Come on. How much more do you want from me? Let's do it. Okay. Clemson and Georgia Tech. Steak. Is this line a little short?
Yes, this is the one. I think this is the short one of the day.
So Georgia Tech. Wish I could pull these up, but it's not working.
They've been bad, really bad.
Well, they're 8-9. They just lost back-to-back games at Syracuse and at SMU. They lost by 22 points. Syracuse, they battled a little bit. They lost by 7. But for what it's worth, it should be noted, they did win their last 2 home games against Notre Dame and against Boston College. They beat Boston College by 21 points. They beat Notre Dame by 11. So it's a clear case of this team is just better at home than they are on the road. And then when you look at Clemson, Steak, I don't know if you remember this, I played Louisville first half when they had Clemson because I said, Clemson starts slow on the road. A little sweaty, but the last 4 minutes ended up coming through. Clemson stalled out. But last couple of road games for Clemson, lost to Louisville, 74-64, lost to South Carolina, 91-88. They beat Miami. Everybody beats Miami. And they lost to Boise State. So they're not very good on the road. They're very good at home, 77-57. I am a little bit nervous given how bad Clemson is on the road and given that Georgia Tech had some pretty good wins for their standards at home. Maybe we're getting duped here with 5. No?
What is Georgia Tech's last 5 games? You have that pulled up?
Yep. They have won 3 of the last 2. They lost the 2, like I told you, on the road, SMU, Syracuse, but then they won Boston College, Notre Dame, and Alabama A&M. Before that, they lost to Duke by a lot.
Okay.
You think 5 is the right number?
Maybe given the home inflation, sure.
Okay. Clam Mucker, shout out for the sub bank to get us under 800. And don't forget to follow the Twitch page if you are in here tuning in. We appreciate you. And thank you to Twitch for putting us on the front page. So I'm going to run this as long as we can because you don't get to do this very often. So that's pretty cool. Steak, thanks for joining out as always. All right. Let's finish up college basketball here pretty soon. It is Super Tuesday, so it's a big college basketball slate. We need to get comfortable. Go ahead.
If you're cool with it, I'd love to move on to NFL and college football because I got a 12. I think 12-15 would be a hard stop for me.
Oh, okay. Well, then yes, but anything here.
USC Freddie, he's an auto tail to anyone who's never heard the name. Freddie Mills, you got to tail him. And God, UCF, ASU, Baylor, and Arizona. Oh. No.
Okay, that's all right.
I can't. Arizona and Baylor are 2 teams I literally can't figure out. I can't figure out.
I feel like this 5.5 point number, when you see 2 teams that are like respectable brands, the 5.5 point favorite takes care of business.
You're right. Even though Mississippi State was the example I've been sharing off stream against Kentucky, but yeah, it does scream Arizona. But these lines with Arizona keep screaming Arizona, and they keep hitting. Right? Arizona's on a little bit of a roll.
I'll tell you that real quick, and then we can move on. Let's see. Arizona, are they on a bit of a roll? They're 10-5. They're not ranked. Baylor is 25th, according to ESPN. Baylor is 11-4. Oh, Arizona's 4-0 in the Big 12.
Yeah, so they are rolling.
They are rolling. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They won 6 in a row, and they've won West Virginia, UCF at home. They just beat them by 8. At Cincinnati, TCU.
Good win. Yeah, Cincinnati's a really good win. West Virginia's a really good win. They beat Kansas this year. Arizona's rolling. I see the chat saying it's Arizona. They're probably right. It's Arizona or nothing. I have my fears about relying on Arizona to be wagons because they just let you down, man. Yeah. But it's definitely Arizona or nothing.
Has Caleb Love been playing better, chat? I'd be curious. I'm not really a Caleb Love guy. You're not either. But just out of curiosity. All right. Kiki Yoaz with a new follow. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream and the board review. All right, Steak, we are going to talk NFL, and then are we going to do Notre Dame, Ohio State first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got to use the bathroom. Should we take a quick commercial break?
Yep, I won't say anything inappropriate. Take 30 seconds.
All right. Well, I'm going to go as fast as I can. I'm going to get a glass of water too. Here's a funny thing that I made that you guys can stare at while I go to the bathroom. And I'll put some music on for you as well. And we will be right back. All right. Very funny. How did DGen get banned on Twitch? Very funny. Piss break in. Yep, that's a crazy Nightbot command. What is it, bro? This music sucks.
I did not incite this time. I didn't say a peep.
You guys don't like music, man? That's funny. Okay, I thought I found. I'll try to find something different then.
It's pretty bad. I'll speak for the people. It's pretty bad. It's like if your creepy uncle had a rave.
Nobody liked this one either. What? Hard to please. Hard to please. People are just hard to please. Okay. Anyways, let's keep moving. Groovy. I think so too. W music. Awful. Okay. Where does the music spawn from? Sound Stripe. I think I got. Nice D-backs hat. Steak. Wow. New guy coming into the stream. First day giving you a compliment on your hat. Would you look at that? Hey, Croft. Get used to it because he wears it all the time. Okay, fine. Old music it is. What's up, America, with a new follow. Welcome, What's up, America, to the board review. Okay. What did the chat want first? I forget. Do you remember? Is it national championship or is it NFL?
Run the national championship.
All right, national championship. Let's see what we got. Steak. We got Ohio State. Looks like they're laying 8. Actually, let me go to Action Network. Action Network's probably going to be a little bit more. And we do need to recap college basketball before you leave. Okay, so can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, just don't let me
keep pace and tempo up.
Yeah, we're going to keep it up. We are going to Action Network here. It looks like I'm seeing Ohio State is 8.5 or 9 total, 46.5 down to 45.5. All right, lock in, everybody. The Ohio State. Yep, newcomers are even glazing steak, man. Very funny. Furl demands Metro. Yeah, can't do that anymore because YouTube will ban us or whatever. They hate that stuff. Okay, we saw Ohio State kind of grind it out with Texas. They ended up covering. They won 28-14, but it was 21-14. Texas had a chance to score. They had a terrible play calling in the end, and then the sack fumble for a touchdown. Game stayed under. Shout out the newsletter. Subscribe to the newsletter if you're into that kind of stuff. I'll share the plug one more time. And then on the flip side, Steak and I went to the Orange Bowl. We had a great time. One of the better games that we've been to. Notre Dame grinded it out, down 10-3 at halftime. Won 27-24 on a field goal. Shout out Steak for the over. Great job there. Notre Dame's banged up. If you didn't already know, you know now. Notre Dame's banged up. They're going to miss their left tackle for this game. They were already banged up. Their best secondary defensive back has been out for a while, Ben Morrison. I think they lost one of their best interior linemen against Indiana. I don't know that Ohio State is really dealing with injuries, but we're not going to make excuses. Ohio State has looked fantastic in these playoffs. They looked great against Tennessee. They looked very good, or they looked great against Oregon. They looked, I would say, good against Texas. And I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this game. I know we recapped it, but in my opinion, the spread makes perfect sense. Ohio State is the clear-cut favorite and better team on a neutral against a team like Notre Dame. I'm a Notre Dame fan. If you guys didn't know, Steak and I are going to this game. We had tickets before Notre Dame was in, so we were going no matter what. Could have been freaking Boise and SMU. So we're going. We're going to be in Atlanta. If you're going to be in Atlanta, hit us up. And I got to tell you right off the bat, we're not betting. Nobody's betting Ohio State. Okay. State can't bet Ohio State. I am curious to hear who he likes. My thought on this is that you've got the talent on one side with Ohio State. You have the maybe coaching advantage and a bunch of dudes who just play really hard and above their means in Notre Dame. I hope that it's a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. I'm worried Ohio State kind of pulls away late because their talent, their speed, and their size is just too much. Steak, talk to me, not just as a friend. Shoot me straight. Where's your head at with this matchup?
What is the over-under sitting at right now?
45.5 or 46. Am I driving down, DGen? Absolutely not. We are flying on Sunday.
Okay. If both teams played their absolute best games of the season on Monday, the Ohio State Buckeyes would blow out the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The best version of Ohio State is an absolutely insane football team. I don't think you got the best version of Ohio State against Texas, but I obviously think you got it against Oregon. Let me say, I think if the version of Ohio State that showed up against Texas shows up against Notre Dame, you'll be in the game, just like Texas was. I was fairly unimpressed with the. Nah, it wouldn't be fair. I can't say unimpressed because that would be just fucking salty. But I wasn't that impressed with Ohio State versus Texas as I was against Oregon and Tennessee. Oregon and Tennessee, they stepped on their throats early and ended those games quickly. Texas hung around, and they were like first and goal at the 1 to tie up the game. And it was a close game. I think the key to this is Notre Dame's secondary. I obviously saw that Penn State ran all over Notre Dame, but what I don't think was talked about enough is the second half adjustments on the run defense for Notre Dame against Penn State, really impressive. I didn't hear that discussed that much, but the run game for Penn State did not have as much success in the second half as they had in the first half. First half, it was 6 to 7 yards a carry. So I'm expecting decent run defense from the Irish, but I'm concerned about the secondary. I'm also concerned that Jeremiah Smith didn't have that crazy of a game because he's insane. He's absolutely insane. And I don't know if you get him having back-to-back bad games. The only thing I can tell you I like is the under.
You do?
Yes.
So, yeah, you make a good point about Jeremiah Smith. I am worried about that. I'm also I thought Judkins ran pretty well and looked pretty good. And I am nervous about that because Penn State clearly had success running the ball when we were there. It seemed like they were getting 5-6 yards a carry easily. I don't remember what the box score was exactly. Actually, I might as well just pull it up since we're talking about the game. I think that how do you feel about Will Howard?
I feel like he's doing his job. He's Stetson Bennett-ish, whatever you want to call it. I think I said that before and people went crazy on me. He has all the talent in the world. You just got to do your job. And in the playoffs, he's absolutely doing his job.
Yeah. 24-33, 289 with a touchdown. Will Howard was against Texas. I wasn't overly impressed with Texas's defense, but it was better than anything they faced in the 2 games before that. Oregon's defense was terrible. This is the problem. Nicholas Singleton, 15 carries, 84 yards. That's 5.6 per carry, 3 touchdowns. Katron Allen, 19 carries, 82 yards, 4.3. That's a concern when you get five yards per carry. On the flip side, you've got Jeremiah Love, 11 carries, 45 yards. He had 4 yards per carry against Penn State. Jadarian Price, 7 carries, 13 yards. That can't happen. These are the Ohio State defense, I would have to imagine, is better and similar in terms of like size and whatnot to Penn State. So I don't know that Notre Dame's rushing game is really going to be all that good. I am hopeful, Steak. I have a lean. Remember, I gave you a player prop for Notre Dame and Mitchell Evans. That cashed. And I think what I saw from Jeremiah Love on that run to get into the end zone, one of the better runs I've seen in person. I mean, that was just pure grit, dog, and will to get in there. I think Jeremiah Love, who's been a little quiet, he has been hurt since that USC game, the last week of the season. I think this is Jeremiah Love game.
Okay.
Is it going to be rushing? I don't know. Is it going to be receiving? I don't know. He doesn't necessarily catch a lot of balls. He had 1 catch for 6 yards. Riley Leonard had one of his better games, 15 of 23, 223 yards. He did have 2 interceptions, which concerns me. I'm not going to bank on Riley Leonard winning this game. He's just got to control the ball, make smart plays, move around. But I do think, Steak, I see it. Jeremiah Love is busting one, like a 40, 50, 60 yarder. Don't hate the under. Do not hate the under. I'm kind of with you on that. I don't think Notre Dame's going to win this game. Like, are you pretty confident in saying Ohio State's going to win the national championship?
Absolutely.
That's fine. That's fine. How confident would you be in Notre Dame covering a 9-point spread?
Not incredibly confident, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Not incredibly confident. I'm not incredibly confident because I just feel like Ohio State is trying to step on throats. And I'm scared. I'm scared the talent gap is too big to overcome. Like one mistake, Sick Money said it perfectly. They go down in this game 14-0. It is just over. They're not coming back against Ohio State. It's not happening.
Okay. Did you see any good chats in comments in the chat about this game that I should reference?
No, just Sick Money saying they can't go down big. Budman saying 35-6. McKiffin saying that Notre Dame might not score. It's very obvious what the chat likes.
Wow, 35-6. Notre Dame might not score. It is already over. Jeez, it feels like one of those games where ND will move the ball but don't score TDs. Listen, as an 18-1 ticket holder, what do you recommend I do? Pray. I'm 3-0 beating ND, betting ND in the playoffs. Got to see it all the way through, right? Need another score prediction from Deej. Yep. I said 34-24. Deej said 27-34. Nice job. Here's where I'm at. If I got to give you a score prediction, I think Notre Dame's going to bang in the first half. I really do. I think Notre Dame's going to bang in the first half. They got off to a slow start against Penn State. I think they're going to bang in the first half. I think they're going to muck it up. That's just what Notre Dame does. They play really hard. I think they're going to bring it. I think they're going to play hard. I think they're going to muck it up. I do think Ohio State's going to be too much for them. I do think they're going to be trailing and it's going to be tough. I kind of see in the second half, like Ohio State has a pretty safe, like 11 to 13 point lead, maybe 27-14-ish. Notre Dame is playing for the back door, but I like Notre Dame early. I like Notre Dame first half. I got an exact score. I think it's going to be Notre Dame 14-13 in the first half or something like that. That's kind of what I see.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for ND. Wow. ND, everybody's feeling bad for ND. Jeez. Notre Dame team total TD line is at 1.5. They're going to be hard and muck it up. Got it. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much it. We're going to have a space to talk more. I hope everybody can join. We'll finalize the time. I'm going to put a tweet out there today, get some feelers and see if we can recruit some people. Steak, you've got about 20 minutes left. I would love to run through the NFL and Notre Dame. No. Chip Kelly for president.
I don't know. Comments would scare me off Ohio State, to be honest.
What is?
The chat is cocky.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nobody.
I thought somebody would like Notre Dame.
No. Urban Meyer's all Urban Meyer respects Notre Dame too. He picked them against Alabama. Changed his mind last second, but he's got Ohio State in this one. Everybody thinks that. But yeah, come on, Deej. I need something. I remember last year's game. It was yesterday. I had a max on the under, and it was glorious. 3-0 at the half, and then both teams scored 2 TD in the second half. Everybody's got an 11-1 ticket though, Steak. Everybody's got a Notre Dame ticket. Yeah. I don't think it's going to end well, sadly.
Yeah, me either. I like the under. I'll have more to say soon.
If you were interested, it looks like the money and the tickets and everything is pretty even on this game. 57% of the tickets, 52% of the money on Ohio State. There was a big move towards Notre Dame, so some pro respected better out there hit Notre Dame early. 68% of the tickets on the under, but only 53% of the money. It did move down half a point. Okay. Let's go to the NFL. Remember, if you are on Twitch watching for the first time and you're into anything sports related, make sure to follow the page. You will get notified anytime we go live. All right. Steak Saturday at 4:30. Once again, it's the Texans. Real quick, I agree. Stray Carver, the chat has been cocky and have proven right about Ohio State so far. Yep.
That's true. Very true.
DJ, if they aren't hard and don't end up mucking it up, I'm tweeting at you. Okay, fair enough. If you guys figured out your spot for Atlanta, I got the perfect one. No, but please help DM us afterwards. We're thinking about the Battery, Sports and Social out there, or Wicked Wolf or Cypress Street. I think we're a couple other good ones that were told to us. We're in Midtown. What's up, Money Plays? How are we? Okay, Steak, 4:30. Texans and Chiefs. Looks to me like the Texans are 8-point dogs. Let's see if I get an accurate number for you. Open 7.5, bet up immediately to 8. It's back to 7.5 at some places like DraftKings. Total 41.5 up to 42.5. I already told you yesterday. I like the Texans. Yeah, it's best bet potential for liking the Texans, but I'm going to hold off. You have something you like in this game too. I'm curious to hear what it is. And shout out on your best bet last week was Texans Chargers over in a game that many had going under. That's 2 games in a row now. Penn State, Notre Dame, Texans Chargers, where everybody was talking about how this game was going under. You were the contrarian with the over, and they both hit. So congratulations. Talk to me about Chiefs Texans.
It's the same exact thing. Also, props to you. Haven't lost a best bet since week 7. So great job. If you bet Texans as your best bet, totally fine. I'm tailing. I obviously never look forward to fading Pat Mahomes in the playoffs, but I could see them winning a close one. With that being said, Texans defense actually looked fucking incredible against the Chargers. All we've talked about is how the Chiefs defense has carried them to this record. It's the best defense they've ever had. And Pat Mahomes' worst season. Offense has never been impressive. The Texans Chargers was the only wild card game to go over. Did you know that? It's the only wild card game to go over. And everybody is going to take this under again. I got news for you. I love the over, and it's probably going to be my best bet.
Okay. So now here's the question, and I'm going to try to do as best I can to speed this up because we want to honor tempo and pace. We have more games to get to. I want to make sure this correlates, and I think I know how it correlates. If I like the Texans and you like the over, and here is what I would say. This feels like, and it's kind of a similar number, when the Panthers were at the Falcons and they were 8-point dogs, and that game was soaring. Then it was back and forth. One team looked good at first, and the Panthers kind of tailed off. The Falcons roared back. They scored 21 on it unanswered, and then the Panthers were pesky. Bryce Young made some plays. I think, personally, as I said for that Texans-Chargers game, if you saw Stroud look competent and look better after that 31-2 loss, sorry, they're vacuuming my hallway if you can hear that. If you saw him look competent, take the Texans live in that game. I almost took alt lines after they scored on that 99-yard drive. CJ Stroud found a little confidence, and he found a little bit of his swagger back. Again, I'm just saying a little bit. The last time these teams played, it was 27-19 Chiefs, but the Chiefs were in control from start to finish. They had a lead in that game for almost the entire game. However, the Texans really were swinging. They were going down at one point in the game in the third quarter. It was 17-16. They had 20 first downs. The Texans did 84 rushing yards, 227 passing yards. Stroud was 23 of 39, 244, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Pat Mahomes was great. 28 of 41, 260, 1 touchdown, no interception. It was just a really, really clean, sharp game from him. Xavier Worthy in this game had 11 targets, 7 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown. I think that this is a game. Mahomes won't have 4 turnovers. What are you talking about? Oh, you're referring to yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. Yeah, so that correlates to the over. I think Stroud is sharp. I think the Texans' offense is better, and I think that you're obviously going to get a pretty good Mahomes too. I really think this could be like a 34-28 game. So,
oof, Jesus, that's intense.
Why is that intense?
It's fucking soaring in your mind. Sounds like you like the over as much as me.
What do you 24-20? That's what you like?
No. I just didn't know you liked the over that much. 34-28, 62 points. I'm not upset. I'm very happy to hear it.
I
just
love
didn't know
the
you
over
liked that much. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. If you like the dog in this one, what are you telling yourself if it goes under? Oh, I think DeMeco Ryans' defense is going to contain Patrick Mahomes off a bye at home in the playoffs. No, I'm betting on Stroud. Seriously. And I'm not even just saying that because you like the over. I'm not even trying to be nice. I'm betting on CJ Stroud here. It's ballsy. It's a little risky, but I'm not betting on to win. I'm betting on to cover.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I like it. I think you're going to be surprised. I think he's going to play a little bit more loose now that everybody is kind of like, CJ Stroud sucks. They're underdogs at home, and they go out there and they find their swag after that 99-yard touchdown drive. I'm going to bet on CJ Stroud. So that's not official, by the way. That's just what I like right now. All right, Steak, let's go to the next game. Saturday, 8 o'clock. It is the Lions and the Commanders. Nice job on the Commanders. It was always the Commanders against the Bucs. You were right about that. All right, let's see. We got the Lions opening 10 down to 9.5. No, I'm sorry. No, they did. They opened 10. I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get a better number here. I like to give accurate numbers. That's the new thing we're doing in 2025. Okay, open 10.5 down to 9. So money's coming in on the Commanders. Total open 56 down to 55.5. It's by far the highest total in the playoffs, which makes perfect sense. The Commanders won 23-20 against the Bucs. We watched that game. It was not pretty from the Commanders. They definitely benefited from a botch snap and some miscommunication. The Bucs do have a rookie center. Give them a break. But at the end of the day, I still think the Commanders are a pretty good team. I think that this is a lot of respect for the Lions. First glance, I think it's Lions big. Curious to hear what you have to think.
I got to agree. Also, this game has to go over too. It's tough for me to fade Jaden Daniels because I did say it all week when we were talking Commanders Bucks, and like I do think he has magic. You know what I'm saying? But do I think that they're good enough to beat this Lions team? I really, really don't, and I do not think the defense of the Commanders is anywhere near good enough to stop the Lions at all. They have to score 30. They're scoring 30 plus 35, maybe even fairly easily. I love the over, and I absolutely do lean the Lions. I think the spread is a lot of respect.
You know what? I think I already see it in my head. How many points do you think the Detroit Lions are going to score in this game? I see the number.
35.
Wow, 37 for me.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. You didn't like 26, but you like 37. So what is that? That's 3 field goals, 4 touchdowns?
Yeah.
3 field goals, 4 touchdowns, 37. 37, then I'll say 37-24.
So it's funny. The Bucks, when they play the Commanders, they won 37-20. That's kind of what I think is going to happen in this game. I see a 37-20-ish game. It's going to get right over the number, I think. Afraid the game goes 32-6. As a Lions fan, Ford Field is going to be the hardest place he's ever played a game. Yeah, for sure. Please look at my TD score odds. Oh, look at the TD score odds for this game. Oh, I don't have it up. For the sake of tempo and pace, can you guys share some with us? That would be awesome. By the way, Mikey with a new follow. D. Hamilton with a new follow. Shady Beeve with a sub bank. Shady Beeve, the spray the ice thief. I just saw your picture on his tweet, by the way. It's literally the exact same image that I use. I thought it was like a stock image of someone spraying with a super soaker. No, it's the same thing. That's crazy. Oh my God, TD scores are crazy. Gibbs is minus 350.
Yeah, isn't Gibbs and Montgomery both minus 350?
Oh, Monty's back.
Yeah.
What's up, Gambling State U? Hello, and hello everybody on Twitch. We got 2,500 in here. Make sure you're following the Twitch page if you're not already. Yeah, I mean,
minus
so
230.
so we're gonna we'll oh no, we're not gonna do prop talk because we're gonna be traveling on Sunday.
We're streaming something.
Maybe we'll stream Saturday morning.
Blocky. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, I'm guessing the fucking running backs for the Commanders have to be around what RB3 is for the fucking Lions. That's gross. Lions are going to skull fuck. Lions are skull fucking.
If I wanted to make the Lions team total my best bet, would you veto that?
No, I wouldn't veto it at all.
Okay. Just do a spaces as you guys are traveling. Well, yeah, but what's wrong with the Saturday morning stream?
Nothing. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Eckler plus 260 this morning. Okay. No, good bet. All right. Thank you. Big slips and slow sips. Oh, I like that name. Are you new to the Twitch stream, by the way? I haven't seen your name before. If you are, welcome. Okay, Steak, let's keep moving. 2 more games. Then you can shut it down. I'll hang and talk NHL. Might as well milk this front page of Twitch for as long as possible.
Yeah.
All right. We got the Eagles and the Rams. Let's see. The Eagles are 6-point favorites on the open, down to 5.5 at FanDuel, but still 6 everywhere. They were just 3.5 up to 5.5 against Packers. They covered that number. It was pretty ugly. Total 43.5. Let me ask you this before I get your thoughts on the spread and who you think is going to cover. Do you think that win that the Rams just had against the Vikings was more to do with the Rams being good or more to do with the Vikings kind of flaking out and Sam Darnold showing his true colors at the end?
I thought the Rams were good. They were poised and they didn't make mistakes, and the defensive game plan was perfect. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate the Rams in this game. And I also hated the Packers. I said no one was trying to lay that kind of fucking spread with Jalen Hurts off 2 concussions and Nick Sirianni. And then they come out and they laid a stinker. Green Bay fumbled the opening kickoff. That turns out, I don't know if that was really even a fumble. And the offense did nothing besides that 1 touchdown to Dallas Goedert. And Jordan Love sucks. We all know that. But no one came away from that game being impressed with the Eagles, right? And so here you are. You're back again. Who the fuck wants to lay 6 with the Eagles against the Rams? No one's going to want to. They're not. You're going to want to bet the Rams. Everybody is. People won't even think the Eagles money line is a safe lay piece.
I'm with you. I like the Eagles.
Respectfully, I'll stand on this perfect rotation. I think you're going to lose coin. I think the Eagles are winning and covering the spread. That's in contention for my best bet.
Eagles?
Yeah.
I think it's the Eagles, man.
Yeah, I think it's the Eagles too.
You know why? You know why it's the Eagles? I know exactly why it's the Eagles. The Rams defense is so nasty because of their defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Young, flying around, getting after the quarterback. Sam Darnold, this is probably why they had so much success. Sam Darnold is terrible under pressure He doesn't know what to do.
No pocket presence. The last
None.
2 weeks, that was discovered. He has no pocket presence. Jalen Hurts.
And now you got the Eagles with a great offensive line. You got the Eagle and home field, and you've got Jalen Hurts who's mobile. Yep, that too. Eagle, yep. And the Eagles have better just overall like scheme and I think maybe better. Their secondary's been great. Like nobody's open. I don't know how they compare to the Vikings, truthfully, but that's how they're going to win. Jalen Hurts. I think the Eagles offense is going to have a very, very good day. Also, wasn't Saquon Barkley kind of quiet last game?
The whole Eagles offense was kind of quiet. Fucking AJ Brown reading a book on the bench.
That's true. Oh yeah, it might be AJ Brown day. Okay. All right. Love that. All right. Last game. And then we'll get you out of here. Thank you again. Ravens and Bills. We've got the Ravens. Well, the Bills actually opened a favorite. They opened -1. We've got money steaming the Ravens 2 points, and they are now a favorite 1 or 1.5 at DraftKings on the road in Buffalo. Total in this game, 51.5. Staying 51.5. Idiot Greg already texted us and said that he wanted to nuke the Ravens, to which I replied, listen, bro, stop being an idiot. If you want to bet the Ravens, fine. There's no reason to nuke any side in this game. It is as 50-50 as it can be. It's going to be an awesome game, probably one of the best matchups of the season. You don't need to nuke anything in this game. If you want to bet the Ravens, fine. I think it's Buffalo. And truthfully, I want it to be Buffalo. I got a soft spot for Buffalo. Sorry. Nothing against Lamar Jackson, by the way. I love Lamar Jackson. I like guys on the Ravens too, but give me the city of Buffalo, and I think the fans of Buffalo deserve one, and especially if Josh Allen ain't going to get his MVP. I hope he gets a Super Bowl. Steak, where are you?
I said this about Penn State, Notre Dame to you a bunch of times. I said, I just don't think I like a side. This is the most 50-50 game ever. Penn State Notre Dame was a 50-50 game. You couldn't figure out, even up to the last minute, you didn't really have a feel who's going to win that game. This is a 50-50 game. There's not going to be an abundance of action on one side or the other. There's going to be just 50-50. There's Lamar guys. There's Josh Allen guys. You just said it. You want to see Josh Allen win a Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Lamar Jackson win a Super Bowl. I think that would be absolutely insane for the NFL if Lamar Jackson won a Super Bowl. I'm rooting for the Ravens, I'll be honest with you, but gambling brain-wise, I have to lean Buffalo slightly, but I think you nailed it. Don't nuke it. It's 50-50. I lean Buffalo, but I'm rooting for the Ravens. That's just the honest truth, and I hope it's as good of a game as it should be. This is one where I can confidently say every single soul will bet the over. So you do whatever you want with that information. I'm not coming here telling you I'm betting the under right now, even though I might, especially if Lions Commanders goes over, because I'm not so sure people are going to load up on a 56-point over under for Lions Commanders when Commanders Bucks just scored 43. And Lions haven't played in a few weeks. But this game, I think every single soul will be on the over.
You know, that's funny you say that because I actually think this is a really, this is going to be, I don't want this to sound like a stupid take. The Bills defense has been getting shit on, and by me too. From what I've watched in the Bills defense, I haven't really been that impressed. I kind of like units that are disrespected going into the playoffs. This is going to be a game where I think the Bills defense steps up and wins the game. I think the Bills defense is going to win them the game. I think you have to, and I know he's a really good passer. You got to stop Derrick Henry. You have to do it. I think they can do it. Stop Derrick Henry, force Lamar to throw the ball. Again, I'm not saying he can't. He is a very good passer.
Yeah,
he can throw.
Don't go crazy with that. That's one of those narratives. He's fucking incredible.
No,
Lamar,
I know he's
as a passer, he's incredible.
No, I understand that. But I guess my point is this. You can't have the Ravens out there beating you up and controlling clock. You can't have them controlling time of possession. And by doing that, they will be running Derrick Henry for 5-6 yards at a time. Stop him. Keep him in second and long, third and long, potentially. That's the way you do it. Hopefully that away crowd gets to Lamar or rattles the offense or something, or the young receivers, whatever. I'm trying to find a key to success here because the Ravens defense has been very good, and the Bills are going to have their challenges. But Steak, I think it's fairly impressive when you look at what the Bills did against the Broncos. The Broncos had a 43-yard touchdown catch early in
Yes.
the game. I
Yes.
think it was on the first drive.
It was.
Okay. If you take that away, the Broncos had 12 first downs and they had 102 yards passing.
They didn't sniff the end zone again.
I know that this is a rookie quarterback. I totally understand that. But let's be honest. I mean, this is a team that was capable of scoring points and looking decent on offense. The Bills defense showed up and did very, very well. I'm not saying that is going to translate. And they're going, oh, they shut down Bo Nix and the Broncos. They're going to shut down Todd Monken and the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. No, not saying that at all. But I think this is the side of the ball that wins in the game is the defense. So that kind of correlates to what you said about the under. Derrick Henry. Yeah, if you're going to be on Derrick Henry in this game, that's fine because that would make sense. The Bills defense has not impressed me. The run defense hasn't impressed me. Steak, gun to your head. What's the bet you're making on this? The side you're making on this game. I know you like the under.
Bills.
Okay. I concur.
And somebody said Josh Allen got to show me. Lamar Jackson's got to show you too. I mean, it's the same two guys in very similar positions. The difference is Lamar obviously has the MVPs and Josh Allen doesn't. I think they both have 2 playoff wins and plenty of losses to Pat Mahomes. Pat needs a rival. We know that. They tried to tell us it was Joe Burrow. Unfortunately, it's not. He has no rival. One of these guys has to win this game and then go beat him. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the Bills, even though I'm openly telling you I'm rooting for the Ravens.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right, Steak, thank you very much. I know you got to go. I just need your help real quick before you leave. I need you to just run back college basketball and what we like for the day. So I'm going to fly through the board. You like Xavier?
I like Xavier.
Xavier. We like Louisville.
Yep.
We like Auburn.
Yep.
I kind of like Ole Miss, but I'm not going to play it. We like VCU.
Nope.
Okay. We like Texas A&M.
Yep. Love them.
We like Illinois.
Yep.
I like Creighton. You don't love Creighton.
Yep.
You love BYU. That's your POD.
Love BYU. Don't do PODs.
Under Duke Miami, para mí.
Yep.
Probably my favorite play of the night. That might be
like LSU.
That's right. Because you just think Cal is poo-poo.
I think Arkansas sucks.
Okay. Did you like Georgia Tech?
I lean Georgia Tech, but give me a couple hours on that. And if you see it on my action, you'll know.
And are you like Florida?
I'm not betting that game.
Okay. USC Freddie Mills play of the night?
Yep. Definitely taking that. I already punched it in.
And maybe Arizona, but not really.
Maybe ride the Arizona wave. If you've been already doing it, then keep riding the wave. They've been they're undefeated in conference play, and I believe they've covered every game as well.
Okay. Awesome. Steak friend at Steak Friend on Twitter with 2 A's. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate the 2 hours of streaming. I'll chat with you later.
See ya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I am curious. What do you think? By the way, which way do I need the microphone? This way? Is this good? Do I sound okay? I think I sound okay. I am curious to hear what's up, Nuckern 8 Potsy 1021 with a new follow. Hello. I am on the Twitch main page till 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's another 2.5 hours. Do you think I should continue streaming and take advantage of this? Or should we keep business as usual and just shut it down? I think Behind the Lines starts up here at 12:30. Are they streaming today? They probably should be. I'm a big Behind the Lines fan. I usually tune into them as well around this time. That Steak guy is a real friend. Yep. Quick NHL. Oh, for sure. For sure. All right, let's keep doing then. The only thing I know is the battery is at 27% on my computer. If I have to rearrange and plug the charger in, so be it. All right, let's go to the NHL. We'll do the NHL because why would we not do the NHL? We love the NHL. All right. Let me get my tab open real quick. And hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. W Grind. Yep, please stay streaming, but go to a bar and drink Guinness. That sounds great. But no, I'm going to take the week off of drinking. I was on a bit of a bender, and I am going to save it for the national championship this weekend. Panthers and Habs. Yeah? 13 NHL games. Shop.thedegenerate weekly. That's right. Thank you for plugging that. As always, aloha. You can get yourself a nice sweater or hoodie. The material is excellent. You're going to like the way you look. I almost guarantee it. And a beanie. I just copped a beanie. It's one size fit all. I have a massive noggin, and it fits me very, very well. All right, let's keep moving. Thank you again for all the new follows. And where are we at here? Okay. I played some things in the NHL last night. Got my best bet in the NFL. That was great. I ended up breaking even because I had 2 half-unit plays in the NHL, and they did not come through. I took a chance on 2 dogs, played the Blackhawks. Tested out a theory. It didn't work out, so I'm good on that. But you got to experiment. You know what I mean? And scale back. That's why I was responsible. I just did half a unit, and then also I played the Kings. I tried to fade the Oilers. It was always the under. How about those Flyers? Yeah, nice win for the Flyers. Very nice win. Sounds like you're dabbling in dry January again. Thank you. Yes, Steak and Greg will tell you that you can't dabble in dry January. I say nay, you can. Or no, I say yay. Yeah, anyways, damp January is what you can do. All right? Don't listen to them. Wait, that black hoodie is fire. Listen, I'm not even just trying to be a salesman. It's actually fire. I'm a crew neck guy. I don't even wear a ton of hoodies. The hoodie slaps. A few of you guys have gotten it. Oh, I was supposed to check in on an order for somebody that DM'd me. I will do that today. I know the shipping, the processing took a little bit longer than usual. Sorry about that. And then a couple of you guys were supposed to get your orders today, actually. So if they came in, great. Hope you enjoy them. Okay. AP Pick says, I have the black hoodie. Hands down, one of the best hoodies I've ever worn. Yep. I'm telling you, the material is excellent. I don't go for the cheap stuff. And maybe it's because I'm a little older. You buy merch from other companies, I'm telling you, you're going to get this stuff. It's cheap. I've done it before in the past. Listen, if you want to be cost efficient, you make cheap stuff, you sell it, you make a little bit of money. That's fine. If I was younger, I'd probably do the same thing. I'm older. I don't like to buy a ton of stuff from H&M or, cheap quality stuff. I'm about quality over quantity. I don't want 10 of something. I want like 3 good ones. You know what I mean? So that's why I elected to go with the good stuff. Here's a great review. In my opinion, the DGen hoodie is an exceptional garment. I own a diverse collection of sweatshirts, including those. Did ChatGPT write this? By the way, I forgot to ask you that. From renowned brands such as Nike, Champion. However, the DGen hoodie stands out as the superior quality among them. Its fit is impeccable. The color is vibrant and inconsistent. In fact, I've come to the conclusion that this hoodie has surpassed all others in my collection and has earned the top spot. 5 stars. I thought that was 6 stars. 5 stars. Waiting on mine. It's delayed in transit, but that thing may not come off when I get it. Love that, Jake Jack. This MF is on payroll. Hilarious. DGen, we got to talk. Bucknut. Come to the spaces. We're going to have a Twitter spaces talking. Rally your friends. I want them all. In there, please. Is it polyester or cotton? That's a good question. I think it's cotton. It's not polyester. Bro is so well spoken. Yeah, that was great. W paid advertisement. Snidesy, I don't know yet. We're going to do it Thursday or Friday. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually a little educated. LOL. Spent a lot of time on that. You did great. You did so good. I thought you were an AI machine. So nice job there. Okay. Let's talk NHL. Enough with the salesman pitch, but in all seriousness, I'm glad you guys like the merch because it's not cheap, and I think that the manufacturer I used did a very, very good job. Very happy with it. So okay, DGen with 2K views, bro made it. No, I'm just featured on the Twitch page today. You just apply for it, and they randomly select you. So that was very cool. We did have 3,000 at one point. James Tavire with a new follow. What's up, James? Yep, I see we got like 2,400 in here. Let's go. And thanks for all those who are watching on YouTube and Twitter as well. Yep. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you don't mind. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'll put together a video with some more content when we go down to Orange Bowl. I didn't get a ton. It's really hard. I didn't get a ton of good videos. I did at the game, but like to from like a start to finish, like videoing yourself, it is really hard when we went down to the Orange Bowl because you drove and then you got to eat and then you're like, you want to shut it down for a little bit before you go to the game. And I'm not thinking to like video stuff. So I wanted to put a video together for that. Dayo, what's up, JMO? We'll have to do a City Bike stream soon, although it is very, very cold out there. The next 3 days are going to be brutal. No stream Thursday, by the way. I'm going to be Corp all day. All right, Corp all day. Okay, let's talk NHL. First game on the board. Wow, CBJ and the Philly minus 110. Phil, Furls, are you still in here? Remember when we bet on the Blue Jackets? Might have been a year early, dude. Damn. Flyers have been good. I faded the Flyers on the year. They're okay. Nothing special. I'm not worried about that. I really would love for them to fall off, but nice win against the Panthers. I mean, how do you go to play Columbus the day after and have any sort of success? Not going to last, unfortunately. Yep, Jackets stay hot. Brinks, man. Aren't you a Jackets fan? I kind of think so. They've won 4 in a row. Wow. You know what I kind of like? And I'll stop saying the word kind of. I think I like the Blue Jackets to score first. Is that a little too obvious? Because the Flyers are on a back-to-back, but they just played the freaking Panthers, dude. Could you imagine playing a team like the Panthers and then going to take a shower, getting on a plane, flying to Columbus? I know it's not a very long flight. Getting off the plane, going to your hotel, going to bed, waking up, and then going to play a hockey game. That's what these guys do night in, night out, you know? And I respect it, but all I'm saying is this. I think I want to fade it some way, somehow. The way to fade it, in my opinion, might be with the Jackets early. First period over 1.5. Sean Manhan hurt. Interesting. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Listen, I'll tell you what, though, in all seriousness, I've told you this, and it is true. It's not a joke. It's not like the paywall in the Discord, which is too hard to figure out. With football shutting down, we are going to get dialed more into player props. I'm going to work out something. I'm going to reach out to Outlier this week. Sounds like we like them more than we like props.cash. See if they want to work out a partnership or anything. We'll use Outlier for player props. We're going to start digging into these games night in, night out on the board reviews. So we've got golf. Tomorrow we'll talk golf. We've got hockey and we got basketball. All right. And college as well, obviously. So love to see Steak having a lot of success in the NBA. He's the man. Yes, I live here. Depleted, but still have been playing hard. Evison is a good leader. We dropped both games Philly earlier. Time to get a W. I love it. Oh, against Torts. That's right. Can't believe we only have 9 more football games. Feels like yesterday I was doing mock fantasy drafts. Yep. You deserve all the partnerships, DJ, and I will. That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate that. I honestly thought like at some points like we would have a sponsor, but you know what I realized? You have to shoot more shots. They're not just going to come to you. You know what I mean? Especially with all these companies, it's very easy for them to just be like, oh, we want the Kevin Hart's, Jamie Foxx's, the Barstools, etc. Got to make a name for the little guy. You know what I mean? This is like the local business. All right. If you support DJ, you're supporting local business. It's kind of the way I look at it. Anyways, let's look here. Total 6.5. I don't know that I want to get involved with a total in this game. I really think that I'm going to keep it as simple as this: fading the Flyers on a back-to-back after that win against the Panthers. It's probably so obvious. But I like it. Get a razor sponsorship before shaving your head. It's actually a good one. No, it's not a razor. It's a one guard. We've already talked about this, and that's why I also have to drop some weight too, because I gotta try to go lean and look tough, like a Jason Statham when I shave. Did you see that Jason Statham impression on TikTok, by the way? I think Bunky Perkins shared it. It was like, hey, what's the job? That was very funny. Okay, let's keep moving. I think I'm going to go Jackets. Dallas and Toronto. Wow, good game. Do you think they'll take away TikTok? I don't know. I'm gonna keep going on live. I'll go a little later today too and talk NHL. Every time I go on, it's pretty good. We engage with new people, pick up 10 to 12 new followers. The algorithm is great on TikTok. I hope somebody buys it. Maybe Elon. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. But all right, let's talk Dallas real quick. We've got the Toronto Blue Jays. This is weird, guys. Puckheads, where you at? Can you all lock in? I need you now more than ever. Can we lock in on this? The why are the Toronto Maple Leafs opening -120, and now the Stars are -120? Total 5.5. It's not budging either. Got to see who the goalies are. Fedotov is in, by the way, for the Flyers, which would make sense. That's their backup. This is weird. This is weird. Can anybody make sense of this? I'm having a tough time. I'm really having a tough time. Maple Leafs. Ooh, the Maple Leafs are coming off a shutout too. Oh boy. They just lost 2 games in a row. They lost to the Hurricanes. You know, they were really hot though. It would make sense for them to cool off. Dallas played on January 12th. They had a night off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, probably would be the over here. We play in the last game shutout over. If it hits for the Leafs, we might have to, man. We're staring at your face, not the screen. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget, so you just have to remind me. Stars open minus 115 to 125 on DK. Okay, got you. Got you. Oh, there we go. W's. Bang, at the DGen Weekly on TikTok. I think it needs to have the TikTok website, though, right? For people to click it and follow. Maybe. I don't know how this stuff works. Yeah. Okay. So there was a system we played where if both teams are coming off a loss and one of them got shut out, we take the over. It's probably a look. That's probably a look. A lot. Yeah, that's probably a look. I think we're going to have to do it. The answer is yes. Over in Detroit and Toronto. Okay, Lightning. Lightning are pretty good so far this year. 23-15-3. They're minus 140 on the road in Boston. Let's see what's going on in this game. Boston is coming off of an overtime win against the Cats. 4-3. They're playing at home. Oh, Boston was slumping bigly. Meanwhile, Tampa, who was slumping, is kind of coming out of it. This is how these things go, man, throughout the season. They slump, and then they get right. And then they slump. It's all about trying to time that stuff. You know what I mean? So Tampa's won 4-5, and they actually just recently beat Boston 4-1. I kind of like when teams meet again in the second match to go over, although I did just play that recently and it didn't work out. So I'm not going to be rushing to that. W mod right there. Yeah, make sure you follow the TikTok page at the DGen Weekly. We will be going live later, although if you're tuning in right now, you might not need to tune in because we're going over the same stuff. Okay. Anybody got a thought on Tampa Bay? Open minus 115, steamed up 20 cents to minus 135. 5.5 total. 4-1 last meeting. Pearl spawn. Bees blow, but maybe Saturday's win gave them a little life. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Is Vazzy and Neff? Let's go to Vasilevsky's unconfirmed. You got Swayman in there. Furl, how's Swayman been this year? Or what's the issue, Ben, is my question, you know? I don't have a strong lean there. I think 140 on the road is a lot of respect, but you got to keep in mind, I mean, the open 115. So, but that current number for the Lightning is a lot of respect. Swiss, but he's getting better. Okay. Anaheim and Washington. You know, guys, I talked about this and I didn't do it. I'm glad I didn't. I talked about fading the Ducks after they traded for Trouba. They actually won a few games, but now they are fading hard. Nice win for Anaheim in overtime at Carolina. Now they got to go to Washington. This is a tough road trip. They started out in St. Louis in the Flyers, bounced back. Dostal gave them a nice performance. Now they've got the Caps. The Caps are wagons. You know, it's a big number. It's a really big number. Let's see what the openers were in this. Anaheim. No, sorry. Washington opened 280. They're down to 260. So I guess a little money's coming in on Anaheim. Some sort of adjustment. 5.5 up to 6. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of 5.5s tonight. Thompson, 18-2-3 on the season. Wow, damn. Shamway. I hate the Capitals. Man, they refuse to lose. I know. I've never really been a big Capitals guy either. I faded them last year or 2 years ago, and it came through, which was great. But yeah, dude, Ovi's still good. They're still good. I don't know. I'm probably going to pass on this game. For now, I like the Jackets. I like the Jackets early. I like the over in the Dallas-Toronto game. Tampa Bay, I'm not really sure either, but I do lean over in that. Yeah, that's it for now. By the way, thanks everybody for hanging out. If you're new to the stream, make sure you are following the Twitch page. You get notifications every time we go live. We're usually 10 to 12 Eastern Standard. But we're going to run it a little bit longer because we're on the Twitch homepage, so you might as well, right? All right, let's talk about a team that I kind of have a thing for here. Caps under, sure. Sharks in the Red Wings. I'm going to stay away from that. That's a little interesting to me. DGen for president. Thank you, Jesus. I I'm going to stay away from that 200. That's a weird number for me. I would lean the dog there. But San Jose, they kind of had some life early, but they've been bad lately. I mean, they've been bad. Thank you. I'm probably going to have some tuna salad. By the way, my wife just made wife little tuna salad. What do you know about that? This is trying to get healthy right here. Listen, when you try to eat healthy stuff, it doesn't look glamorous. All right, it doesn't look like a delicious cheeseburger that you would probably put on your Instagram story. It doesn't matter though. This is how I've got to deflate. You know about deflating? All right, that's what happens. You come out of a bender, you got to put some spinach in you and some tuna. A lot of protein. Sorry for eating on stream, but we need fuel. I only had a smoothie today. There you go. Let's get back to the board. Nothing on the Red Wings for me. Here's a team I like. Kraken and the Penguins. Oh, Kraken have been terrible lately. God, I like the Kraken this year. What'd you drink on the bender? Well, I've been drinking vodka Diet Cokes lately. I have been trying to drink clear liquor. I've been a whiskey guy like my whole life. I've been trying to drink clear liquor because it's true. I used to think it was a myth. Vodka, tequila, rum, less of a hangover. The whiskey beats you up. I love whiskey. I really do, but it beats you up. It's kind of messing up with my acid reflux too. But the vodka, I've been drinking that or gin and ginger ale. What did I have when I got to at the game? I was drinking light beer. I was having Mick Ultras. I had a vodka diet. Steak loves shots of tequila. And I really like shots of tequila too, because it's like, they're like pure, good upper, wake you up a little bit, give you a little bit of life. Brown soda, just as bad for you. Yeah, that's true. But like diet soda doesn't have the sugar. If I drink vodka, I'm drinking it with Sprite. Sprite has like way more sugar, and that makes me crash too. But you're right. I should stay away. I'll probably do that. I'll probably drink more vodka sodas in when I go to Atlanta, because I do not want to be banged up. We're going to watch football Sunday. The game's on Monday. I do not want to be banged up. By the way, somebody told me, is the College Football Hall of Fame there? We should try to go do that. We're not going to have time Sunday, but maybe we go Monday. And then I leave Tuesday, but maybe I'll take the later flight out and go. I think that would be a good content thing. Steak is my best friend. I found whiskey is much better with clear soda versus dark soda. Interesting. That's all I want. Tequila shots. Yep. Tequila is the ultimate W. Yeah, it really is. Current tally to Shooter 797. All right. Time is running out. Good luck. Ollie one putt. What's up, Ollie, with the sub bank? 22 months. Appreciate you, Ollie. Almost 2-year anniversary. Okay. So the Kraken, they had a nice win at Buffalo 6-2, but then they turn around and Decord. That's why. Who said Decord is back? That's why they've been slumping. They got their guy back. What the Penguins been doing? Penguins stink. I've been waiting for the Penguins to collapse all season. It's finally come. They're 18-19. I wanted to fade this team, and now I regret that I didn't, because they've lost 7 out of the last 8. Played the Lightning back-to-back game, or no, they played the Lightning once maybe. Played Ottawa and got shut out. I think the Penguins stink. Give me the Kraken tonight. How do you guys feel about that? Oh, Georgiev is in for the Sharks. Poor Georgiev, man. Decord might be playing against Jari. It's just tough because Jari always, you get those weird performances from Jari where he actually balls up. Thanks for the new follow, guys. DGen Dimak official. SBG, what's up? Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the board review. We do this every weekday. You get your notifications when I go live. If you're into sports, this is a stream to be at. Okay. How do you guys feel about that? Not a whole lot of puck love tonight. Florida and Jersey. Florida and Jersey. What do you think about this? The Devils minus 150. I almost think that's kind of short. You lean the Penguins, dig that? Nah. I just like the Cord being back and the Kraken showing up for the kid. Man, I'd have to imagine. Don't you think? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Don't you just think that's a really, really obvious play? And I'm not saying obvious plays don't hit. Like getting contrarian in hockey is not really the best thing to do. The Devils slumped for a little bit, but they just won two of the last three. They beat the Lightning in OT. They haven't played for 3 days. Or no, the 12th and 13th. They've had 2 days off. Lost to the Rangers in OT. Lost to beat the Kraken in Seattle. I don't know, man. I don't know that I like the Devils. Now it's Spencer Knight. Right. I think I like the Panthers. Strange they played Bob last night. That is so strange. How has Spencer Knight been doing? Let's see. Let's see if we can get a little Spencer Knight read. Spencer Knight, his last time. Spencer Knight played okay. Oh, he was terrible against the Canadians. He's hot and cold. They get a 4-2. You know what I like? The last time they played a back-to-back, it was against the Lightning. Spencer Knight was the one that won them the game. They won against the Lightning 4-2. But the next night they lost. They had Bobo in net. So they're not very good. Well, they're okay. Ooh, here we go. They lost Bobo against the Hurricanes. The next night they played the Penguins. Spencer Knight was in. They won 3-2. I like the Panthers. Give me the Cats. Cats me out tonight. Give me the Cats. All right, so far I like the Panthers. I like the Kraken. I like the over in Dallas, and I like the Blue Jackets. I will indeed be spraying the ice tonight. Let's keep moving. Ottawa. What's Ottawa been up to? Ottawa's a team I invested in this year. They were kind of down. Oh, they 2 nice wins. A little bit of a slump. I mean, we'll take it. 21-18. That's not bad. We'll take it. A little bit of a slump here. That's a long road trip, dude. That's so much time on the road. Wow. From December 17th to January 7th. How do you have a family if you're an NHL player? So they had a nice win. Oh, Allmark is out. Anybody know what's going on with Allmark? Oh, that's not good. I forgot all about that. So who is in? Merlanian against Marcus Hodgberg. Senators are in town to play the Islanders. Islanders are a short favorite. I don't ever read on that game. I'm not getting involved. Vegas and Nashville. This line seems so short to me. Vegas are wagons. It looks like it might be Nashville. I don't like that because I'm a Vegas investor. Vegas has been awesome this year. Just beat the Wild 4-1. Look at my guy, Aiden Hill. He has been getting into form. He's playing great finally. He's been hurt. Okay, got you. Thank you very much. Hold on one second. Appreciate you. All right. They've had a night off. Nashville played at home. First game back of a long road trip. They got their butt whooped. I think they're probably going to give a better effort tonight. Ooh. Nashville comes through tonight. You think so? I kind of think so too. Yeah, I kind of think so too. That line is weird. Let's go look real quick. What is this total? It opened 5.5. Is Aiden Hill's unconfirmed. Eustace Inunen? I don't even know who that is. I mean, obviously it's Nashville's backup, but what the heck? I don't like that. Weird vibes. Weird. Calgary and St. Louis, that's a lot of respect for the Blues. Holy moly. And I know Calgary's on a back-to-back because I faded them last night. But you know what? I think Calgary blew their load in Chicago. Who's in net here? Benny and Vladar? I got to tell you, I think it's Blues. And that's why they call it the Blues. Time on my hands. Samsonov expected. Interesting. Interesting. Hold on one second. Hold on. Roto says Samsonov expected. Okay. I'm not going to get too involved in that game. Vancouver and Winnipeg. Feels like an over. Feels like an over. Is Demko in? I'm sorry. Feels like an under. Demko and Hellebuck? Maybe too obvious of an under. What do you think? Too obvious. 5.5 feels right. Winnipeg minus 160. Is that line a little short? Winnipeg are wagons. Vancouver went on a stretch of losing 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Then they just beat Toronto 3-0 with Lankinen nonetheless. They got shut out last time against Demko. Why do I like the Canucks tonight? I kind of do. I actually think I like the Canucks. Damn. Somebody might have to talk me off of that. I'm not even kidding. I am not even kidding. I think you're going to have to talk me off of that. I might be. Damn. I might be betting the damn Canucks tonight. I like a lot of dogs. This is not good. When I like a lot of dogs, Nucks +1 in it. Yeah. When I like a lot of dogs, it doesn't really go well. I liked 2 dogs last night. I took the Kings and the Blackhawks. It was terrible. Beating the Jets at home is never fun. Yeah, you're right, Malik. Here's a favorite I like, actually. Montreal's been so good. I kind of like Utah. Let's see. Montreal just lost. They won 3 in a row. Then they lost. Shootout game. They've been so good off of a loss lately. I mean, they've just been good in general. Yeah, I don't know. I like Utah. I like Utah tonight. I'm going to fade the Habs. You like the under? All right. Talk to me about the Rangers. What do we like for the Rangers, guys? Line looks a little short. Oh, wow. Colorado coming off of a shutout. Oh, my God. I'll tell you what. Blackwood knows the Rangers. He used to be on the Devils. Rangers might have woken up a little bit, guys. Since that win against Boston. They lost to Washington, but whatever. Washington beats everybody. Beat the Blackhawks. Lost to the Stars in OT. Beat the Devils in OT. And then they just beat the Knights. And they had 2 nights off. Oh, my gosh. Late night with the Rangers? Didn't remember yeah. Rangers over. Highest scoring game special. Really? Well, you want to know? I'll play devil's advocate. You want to know what I don't like about that? I don't like that. Sturkin always does this thing where he starts to find his groove. And I'm just wondering, hear me out. The last 2 games Shesterkin's played, hear me out. There's a win against the Devils on January 9th, 3-2. And a win against Vegas, only holding them to 1 goal. Guys, I got to tell you, I don't know that I like the over. The Avs are going to be ripping puck for sure. Chat, puck knowers, JPaw20 with a new follow. What's up, JPaw? Welcome to the board review. We do this, by the way, every weekday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Make sure you're following the page. If you like sports talk, follow the page. Get your notifications on. You'll know when I go live. Avs are at home. Is anybody hurt? That's what I want to know. Anybody hurt for the Colorado Avalanche? I mean, how did they get shut out to? Oh, it was Hellbuck. That's why. Yes, I like Igor saves. Yep, absolutely. That's my player prop tonight in the NHL. I like a lot on the ice. I really do. I like a lot on the ice. Puppet. Okay, sorry. Just catching up real quick. Patriots hired an elementary school team to run their franchise. Jets were underdogs for that game. They shut out the Avs. Yep. Ooh. NHL underdog? Yeah. Let's do it. I got time. Oh, you know what? My computer's going to die. I got 14%. I mean, I guess I should just stay running, though, shouldn't I? Are you sick of me talking yet? It's been 2 hours and 27 minutes. got to figure out where to plug it in, though. I'll find it. I'll find it in a second. Thank you, though. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's do that. That sounds fun. Party Next Lobby with a new follow. Welcome, Party Next Lobby. Welcome to the board review. Let's do that. So, I have an idea. Let's put together. I didn't hit the underdog last night, unfortunately. I didn't get the rushing yards. I don't think DeMarcus Robinson got his damn receptions. But hold on, let me give you the promo real quick. If you guys want to sign up, if I can find it, there it is. Copy. I found Mountain Dew Pitch Black is an amazing soda to mix with vodka. Oh, are you being serious? Are you being serious? I mean, I'm in. Here's the underdog link, by the way. If you want to play, you get a 50% deposit match with my promo code. Yeah, dude, let's do it. Give me. How about this? Might as well keep running. Yeah, right. Give me. I'm probably gonna alt his saves too. Give me. Let's think of a player. Let's think of a player because I might just do a 2-legger here, a 2-legger. Let's do this, guys. All right, I'm gonna run through. I want to get a guy on the team on a team that I like. Could be another goalie. Goalie Tuesday. You know, maybe Demko. Let's look here for a second. Columbus, healthy Chiefs activated. Young narrative. What does that mean? Young native. Dead serious. I tried it last night. It was about 37 mixture, dangerous combo that got me wasted. Wow. Okay. I might have to try that. I haven't had Mountain Dew and I don't know how long, but I'm not anti-Mountain Dew. Okay. I didn't even know Mountain Dew had a pitch black. I like Columbus. I like the over in Dallas, Toronto. You got to take one of these guys. You know, who knows puck in here? I could really use your help. Maybe somebody on the Lightning. Somebody on the Kraken I'm into. Someone on the Panthers I'm into. Somebody on Utah. Should be an over too. Yeah, I don't mind somebody on Utah either. Zach Werenski, SOGs. Okay, you know what? Who I want to fade? I know I want to fade. I want to fade the Montreal goalie, Jakub Dobes. That's why that line is what it is. Okay, it makes so much more sense. It really does. I still like it though. I still like it. Unk, you might be right looking at it. Rangers Avs over might be bait. Yeah. I don't know. I like 3-2 exact score. I don't know if it's going to be Avs or Rangers though. I mean, are the Rangers really going to win 3 in a row? I'm just nervous, dude. I think they might have found something. You know, you remember, what did I just tell you? These teams, they get cold, they get hot. They get cold, they get hot. You got to time it. It's not easy, but that's how you might find the most success. I'm going to need some cashews real quick. All right, got to fuel the freaking 3-hour stream here. Sometimes I just love cashews. These are good. Oh, wow, these are good. Damn, when's the last time you had some cashews? I've had this bag for about a month. I don't think I've eaten them since I bought them. Sorry for chewing in your ear, but give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Fuel. So here's where we're at. Okay. Oh, Trae Young plays tonight. I was taking Trae Young over points for a little bit, and then he cooled off. Oh my God, he had 20 assists against Utah. This guy is insane. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds. No, I don't want to do that. NHL only. Ice, baby. Ice, baby. Let's go to the Rangers game real quick. Go to the Rangers. Account balance is getting up. I was down to 250. Panarin. Ooh, little Panari. Vincent Kreider, you said, is back. 1.5 goals. Yeah, no thanks, buddy. Out of your mind. Mika, what's Mika been up to? Wow, he's had an assist in a bunch of games. He's not really ripping puck. I am curious, what's Panarin doing? He's ripping a little bit. 3 assists the other night. I do like Kale McCarr. I mean, who doesn't? Oh, he's been quiet. What is Kale McCarr doing? What is he doing? All right, where is Igor? Did I pass him? I don't think I passed him yet. Did you guys see Igor? I think I saw him laugh. Oh, buddy, come on. I need you to get more points than that. You're not doing anything. Laugh is not doing anything. Why don't I see the goalies? Oh, well, they're not up yet. Okay. All right. Well, that's not very fun. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Run a little late for work. I'll catch you on your next stream and see how you like that Mountain Dew. Yep, sounds good. Well, I won't have it tonight, but we do go live every weekday, 10 a.m. If you want to tune in. Again, just make sure you're following the page. So, okay. I can't do player props then. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. All right, well, we can take a break from sports for a second. I'll recap everything for you in the meantime. This tuna salad is delicious. It really is. I've been eating so poorly lately. You know, when I got home, Friday night, I ordered from this Asian restaurant, and I love the fried rice, the sesame chicken, and the soup dumplings. The problem is, it's buy one, get one free. I don't know why they're doing that, by the way. The place is good. It's good enough. It doesn't need to be doing a buy one, get one. Maybe that's a red flag. You know? Maybe that's a red flag. And so that's good tea. What kind of tea is that? By the way, if you like these gambling mugs, I sell them. Go to thedegenerateweekly.com. You can figure it out. So I get home Friday night. I'm starving. I'm slamming drinks on the plane because I always drink when I fly. And I get home, I order Asian food, and it's buy one, get one free. Well, if it was buy one, get one on a few items, or if that was even an option, I would have probably said no. You literally don't have a choice. You buy one, you get one. So I'm like, all right. So I ordered sesame. Thank you, Snidesy. Shop.thedegenerateweekly.com. I ordered sesame chicken. I ordered a thing of fried rice, beef fried rice, or was it pork? Doesn't matter. And soup dumplings, which are great. If you never had soup dumplings, you got to get soup dumplings, okay? Especially when it's cold. So I get double the amount for just myself and my wife. And my wife is not even really into it. I like this stuff. And the problem is when I have all this food, I feel like I should eat it. Otherwise, it's wasteful. But it's like wasteful for the environment. It's not wasteful for money because I didn't buy all this stuff. I bought one thing. The rest was free. You know what I mean? One last question, then we'll get back to the story. How likely do you think the Chiefs are going to Super Bowl again this year? Probably pretty likely. I think it's the Bills, but, it's the Chiefs. I think it's pretty likely. But I like the Texans this weekend, though, with the points. So, anyways, I got all this food, and I was just on a bender drinking, and this was a terrible, terrible idea to get all this food right when I get back on a Friday night. I just literally just am like shoving it all in my pie hole. So, next day, Saturday, I have leftovers, okay, of the same food. Well, then my wife gets the craving for Mexican, and we get Mexican. I get a quesadilla. She gets nachos, loves nachos. Told her she has some of my quesadilla. Then she throws in a surprise. What's the surprise? It's like these cheese fry things with chicken and something else. It's like some fun item from a Mexican place. First of all, psychopath. Second of all, more carbs. more potatoes. And no, it's not papas fritas, in case that's what you're wondering. And I'm like, okay, this is just too much food. This is just too much food. But again, I just eat it. If it's there, I'm going to eat it, right? So you go from buy one, get one, Asian, rice, dumplings, not fried chicken, sesame chicken, but still fried. Not good. Saturday night, we go to a birthday party. There's finger foods. All right. I'm terrible around finger foods. I should not be around finger foods, but there I am. And so there's this pita and like this cheese dip. It's not even that good. I just can't stop eating it. Then the sliders come out. They're not even that good. But if it's passed around, hors d'oeuvres, have fun spelling that, I can't help but eat it. Finally, they come out with like chicken skewers. Okay, no carbs, thank God. Have a nice chicken skewer, delicious. I still eat all the other stuff. I'm picking. Finally, the party dies down. I go up there. I start picking at I posted a video on my Twitter. I'm picking at the damn pita and the cheese dip, sliders. So again, if you're following, I went from buy one, get one Asian to Mexican to all this finger food at this birthday party. Low battery. I got 10%. All right. So that's Saturday. Then Sunday. Okay. Sunday. I did a stream. I had to go work. I was busy. Spur of the moment. I just ran into a coffee shop. I had to get something. I got a banana. I go to checkout, and then a bacon, egg, and cheese is just staring at me. And I don't even know what it looks like. It's just wrapped up in like that, like that aluminum. But I'm like, man, I bet it's nice and warm and cheesy in there. Sounds good. Brit Sugar with a new follow. What's up? Welcome to the stream. If you're in the Twitch, see, we got 2,500 people in here. We're on Twitch front page today. Twitch. Thank you. What's up, Evan James? How you doing? We're just yapping. I'm just talking about sports for 2.5 hours. You just so happen to come in here while I'm stalling because I'm taking a little breather, eating a nice salad, tuna salad, having some cashews, talking about how I've been on a bender the past couple of days, and now I need to deflate before my trip to the national championship game. So so now I have this bacon, egg, and cheese, but I didn't eat the whole thing. All right. I didn't eat the whole thing. I just ate half of it. I threw the rest away. I had my banana. All right. Had some tea, whatever. Well, then my sister's in town. And her boyfriend, we're going to meet for lunch. Her boyfriend wants to get pizza. I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. More carbs. So I go, I meet her. I get pizza. I only had 2 pieces, and they weren't big, but still. More carbs. So that was on Sunday. You follow? Buy one, get one Asian food. Mexican food, nachos, quesadillas, leftovers, finger foods at the party, a half a bacon, egg, and cheese, and then pizza. I expanded. All right. Bro was on a bender. I told you. Yeah, I told you. All the while slamming drinks. Drinking on the plane. Drinking at the birthday party. And then, I kind of made a mistake. So Sunday, my wife made soup, thank God. And it was so good. I needed soup, But I am just like expanding. And I'm like, all right, I got to deflate. My stomach's bursting out of my rib cage. And I made one more mistake, one final error. I was getting rid of all the food yesterday. I was full. I probably didn't need it. I finally went back to the gym, got back in the gym, did my cardio, hit the sauna, starting to feel better, still nowhere near 100%. Today, I feel much better. But the last hurrah, when I'm throwing out all the leftovers, is do I want any more of this? Because it's the last time. Sure. So I take a plate and I put more fried rice, the rest of the chicken, heat up 3 more soup dumplings, whatever's in there. Again, this is buy one, get one free. There's a ton of fucking shit. Put the, like 2 nachos in there, put half the quesadilla in there, heat it all up, and just take it all in. And that was it. That was the last dance right there. Yesterday afternoon on that lunch. Then we cooked some ground beef. Just some ground beef. I think a little rice, but not too much. It's got to mix it with something. And that was good. What's up, Follow the Pillow? How you doing? New follow. And then so I'm on the road to recovery. The road to deflating. So this morning we just had a smoothie, blueberries, protein powder, banana. I usually have some of a balance. I like some bad stuff. I got a few guilty pleasures. But the week before all this, I had 4 home-cooked meals in a row. I was feeling great. Like turkey, ground turkey, bowl or something, whatever I made. It was awesome. So now, Nether Burgers, how you doing? New follow. Welcome to the board review. We typically talk about sports, by the way. We've just been running for 2.5 hours. We're still going because we're on the Twitch front page, but I'm just yapping, telling you my my Bender story. And so in conclusion, here we are. This is where the Phoenix rises. I had my fun. I had a great time, but physically crashed. I got to get back up. Your body's a temple. Well, my body is a temple. It falls down, it crumbles, and then it gets rebuilt. I grabbed this Reese's popcorn from the store. I got to try it out. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I had a few more crackers in the bag in my fridge, but it was expired, so I threw it out. I'll have to get another one. I love chocolate as a snack. So today is the smoothie. Now we have a nice little tuna salad for lunch, some cashews, and then we'll have there's no more leftovers in there. City bike time. Yeah, but you know what? I do an e-bike, so it's not even the best. It's not even the best workout. It's kind of cheating. It really is. But I go up hills, I go up bridges, I do all that fun stuff. And it burns your glutes. It burns your thighs. You know what I mean? So there's no shame in that. Thank you for all the new follows, by the way. Welcome everybody. Like I said, we talk sports every day, 10 to 12. It's called the board review. We review the board. Today we talked about the NFL playoffs. We talked about the national championship. We talked about Super Tuesday, CBB. It is comical. Yeah, I'll have to do another stream. Unfortunately, it's just too damn cold, man. I can't hold my phone. I'll have to see if there's like something you can like strap your phone on. I actually thought I saw this on the TikTok shop. Maybe I'll get that. I've never ordered anything on the TikTok shop. If you guys ordered anything on the TikTok shop, just get a moped, bro. No. Newsletter. Subscribe to the newsletter. Yes, thank you, Snide. Yep, merch. Get it all. Yeah, it's brutal here in Chicago. Thank you, Snidesy. Thank you, Snidesy. We still have 2,500 people in here. I mean, people are still hanging out. It hasn't really dipped, so I guess I'd be kind of a fool for not still running. I'm happy to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We can keep digging and see if there's more sports, or we can just bullshit and talk about life. Whatever you want to do. I'm gonna eat this salad real quick though, because I need some fuel. I'm fading. Yeah. Quite nice. I have the slot till 3 p.m. So I could just chew in your ear for 2 more hours. But I probably won't do that. Actually, I do need to charge the computer. I know what I'm going to do. How are we feeling about the Rays? Oh, that's a great question. There we go. Yeah, ask me some questions. Give me something to talk about. Great question. You know what I'm going to do real quick? Give me like 60 seconds. I'm on 8%. I'm going to try to get my laptop charger. I have an outlet right behind me, but for some reason it doesn't work. So I'm going to connect over here. I'm going to unplug the coffee maker and run it around. It'll be a little bit shorter than it needs to be, but we'll still run. W's. Yep. All right. Great question, 4M. How are we feeling about the Rays this season? I'm feeling really good. Hold on. My girl's a teacher and asked if we need an order. Oh, because a Girl Scout cookie? Oh, yeah. I'm not a peppermint guy, though. All right, hold on. I will be right back. Let me get this laptop charger and figure it out. All right. I'll put some music on for you. Don't go anywhere. And then we'll talk about the Rays, whatever else you want to talk about. All right, I'm going to try to plug this in. Hang tight. Let's see what we can do here. Coffee maker. Let's see what we can do. Oh, so here's the problem. It doesn't really reach all the way. But what's up, Tech Chase? New follow. How you doing? Welcome. Am I off mute? Yeah. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. We have to move it in a little bit. Take this music off. Take the banner off. He's a full-time streamer. Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of had today. If there's a day to do it, it's got to be today. I can't stream Thursday, so we got to take advantage. Hello, you might be new here, but when DJ, oh, very funny. I don't think you can joke about that, by the way. I could probably get removed. All right. Okay. Well, this is going to be a challenge, but I can handle adversity. What's up, D-Lorf? How you doing? New follower. Welcome to the board review. I'll run back my plays if you care. Hold on. Music is still playing? No, it's not. No, I turned it off. Shouldn't be playing. Deleted successfully. That's hilarious. No, you don't have to delete it. You just don't use it. Hold on. You turned it off. Oh, okay. Well, what if I just do this? Voila. Oh, you can add it back? All right, cool. What's up, Prime? Welcome. All right, here we go. Check. Do you hear me okay? Yep. A couple of cashews. Okay. How do I feel about the Rays? Are there any baseball fans in here? I am a Rays fan. I'm going to tell you right now. I feel great. But I don't love the stadium situation. I do not. It is very unfortunate that a hurricane destroyed Tropicana Field. Beautiful Tropicana Field, mind you. What do you mean it's still playing? It shouldn't be playing. Rays might have the same home field advantage as the Arizona Coyotes in a small stadium. Yeah, you might be right, actually. It does concern me a little bit. It's going to throw things off a bit. But I love this team and the rotation. Now, the offense has got to get better. It has to get better. Will it get better? I don't know. But the pitching is going to be unreal. Unreal. So, let's talk about it. Let's go to the Tampa Bay Rays ESPN depth chart. 2025. Okay, no, that's not right. Says we got Jason Adam and Zach Eflin and Aaron Zavala. No, not right. All right. Tampa Bay Rays roster. MLB. Here we go. Junior Caminero, awesome rook. I love the pitching, but that offense could be the bottom of the barrel. I really want them to be good. Yep. Yeah, I'm nervous about that. 100%. All right. Chat. It's crazy. You know, I was on for being on the front page of Twitch. I probably have said chat like one time all day. You ever listen to streamers? If you guys are Twitch people, there's no way you listen to streamers who don't say the word chat 75,000 times. I'm going to chat it up. So let's look at this real quick. Here's what we got. All right. You guys see the screen? Shane Baz. Dog. Absolute dog. Now, he wasn't great last year. He had some ups and he had some downs. Came back from injury. And again, I'm sorry for eating in the microphone, but I didn't have lunch and it's 1 o'clock and we've been doing this for 3 hours. So give me a break. Now, I don't know who Hunter Bidgie is. Isn't this the guy we just got in a trade? Right? Yeah. He's from Los Gatos, California. Taj Bradley Bang. Yep. Okay. He was with the Cubs last year. Oh, that's right. We traded him with Isaac Paredes, maybe. Not too familiar. Joe Boyle, 6'7", 240. Love it. Taj Bradley, Cy Young. Yep. Taj Bradley. Garrett Clevenger, awesome reliever. Awesome. Lights out. Yaniel Corrette, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna pretend. Fairbanks, closer, dog. A little shaky at times. He's great. All right. Oh, I'll pull it up for you. Pete. Kevin Kelly showed some promise. Lavender. Not too familiar. Zach Littell. Zach Littell is a guy that I really was not that high on last year. I really didn't think he was that good. He started pitching, I should say, out of his mind. Out of his mind. I was thrilled with what I saw from Zach Littell last year towards the end of the season. Very happy to bring him back. Very. For him, ball. Why don't you get in here in the Twitch, by the way? We're on the front page today. Come hang out. Joe Boyle throws cheddar, but has zero command. He could be a good project for them. Legit. Oh, God. Okay, 20% walk rate. Yikes. I just like the name Joe Boyle. Joe Boyle to me just sounds like a pitcher. Well, let me go tell Twitter. Oh boy. Hold on. Cashew in my throat. Hold on, I'm going to mute you and try to clear this. Am I better? I think I'm better. Oh, I got water in my eyes. It's not all the way out for what it's worth. Not all the way out. Tuna fish down the wrong pipe. How many home runs Kim and Yura hitting this year? You a fan or no? Yeah. How are you not a fan of Kim and Yura? Hold on. Okay. Yep. The cashews were treating me really well, and then they just got stuck in my throat. Tuna fish down the wrong pipe is hilarious. Wow, almost witnessed this guy die on stream. I will battle through. Okay. Let me tell Twitter that I'm staying on. I have the front page till to EST. Going to stay on and shoot the shit till then. Ask me questions like, why is Taj Bradley going to win the Cy Young in 2025? Twitch.tv, The Degenerate Weekly. Okay, I think we're good. We're better. Yes. Sorry about that. Kevin Yarrow, I think my buddy and I were actually talking about this the other day. What would you set his line at? On the Twitch main page is crazy timing. Yep. I would say, what would you set his line? Kim and Yarrow, 20 and a half, 20? think that's what he said. I like him in Euro. How do you not like him in Euro? You know? Okay, let's keep moving. Shane McClanahan, dog. So let's think about this rotation for the Rays. I don't know if you saw either, but FanDuel has awards, player props, and win totals up for MLB. Well, 4M, I'm in New York, and unfortunately in New York, you can't bet player props. So you know what, though? You might be able to do it on Bet Online, maybe? I don't know. It's so annoying. I love betting player awards. Love it. Can't do it, though. Anyways, let's keep looking at this Rays roster. Drew Rasmussen, Ryan Pepiot. I mean, come on. Joe Rock. Who is Joe Rock? 6'6", 200. Manuel Rodriguez, kind of a dog. I don't know anybody else. I don't know who these other guys are. Ian Seymour, Cole Sulcer. Ooh, Edwin Uceta was good. And Wago Spock. Catchers, Logan Driscoll, Danny Jensen. Don't mind Danny Jensen. Ben Rortvedt, sure, don't mind him either. Don't mind him either. Infielders, here we go. Jonathan Aranda, Project Jonathan Aranda. You know? Basabe was a nice player last year. Jose Caballero, I like him. Junior Caminero, love. Yandy Diaz, love. The best hitter in baseball when he wants to be. Brandon Lau, I don't know. Sometimes I love Brandon Lau. Sometimes I hate Brandon Lau. Just going to be honest with you. Curtis Mead. God, what a disappointing year for Curtis Mead. That was not exciting. He's going to have to show me more. Morel was awful at times. Okay. I like him. I think he's a dog. He was awful when he came to the Rays. Let's be honest. Richie Palacios. See? Taylor Walls. I'm so fucking sick of Taylor Walls, dude. I mean, his defense is good. Don't get me wrong. You need good defense. DJ going to need a week off after streaming 3+ hours today. No shit, dude. How did the Dodgers not run it back? I don't know. Isn't that so lame? Oh, I know what we should do after this. Let's talk coaching carousel. Let's talk coaching carousel. That's what we should do. Let's talk coaching carousel. What coaches will go where? That's what we're going to do. All right. Executive decision. See this? I'm a streamer and a producer and an editor. Don't you love it? Those infielders, I got to tell you, I mean, that's like a B-, right? At best. Glenn to New Orleans is a lock? What? No. Hold on. I'm almost done. DeLuca, Lau, Magnum, Cameron Misner. Okay. No more Jose Siri. Let's talk coaches. First and foremost. Here's what we need to do. Okay. I'll tell you what we need to do. Are you guys still with me, by the way? Sorry, I'm trying to power through and eat lunch and still carry the stream. I think we're doing a pretty good job, though. Says we got 2,300 in here. Been 3 hours. Bobby said, no, it's not happening. It's a lot of the Jags. No way. No way. Okay, so let's do this. Here's what we need to do. Is everybody with me? I can't tell if anybody is with me or not, but it sounds like you're with me. Football. Let's see if you can do NFL futures. Conference futures. No. I was trying to see if you can bet on who goes to what team. Okay. Maybe I need to go to like the Athletic or something. Let me try the Athletic. I got to try to find where Niners want Salah back for DC. That's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the NFL. Where can you find Rams DL set the tone. Sam Darnold, Ravens. No. Lions on Super Bowl or bust mission. No. Cowboy coach candidates. Oh, here we go. Here's one. All right. Chat. What are the vacancies? So I'm going to write them in the chat. We got the Jags. All right. Head coaching vacancies. Jags, Bears, Raiders. Who else is there? Not the Titans. No, the Patriots just hired Vrabel. Belichick coach a game for UNC next year. I'll hang up and listen. Yeah. I think he will. Hold on, we got the Jags. Oh, Cowboys. Duh. Jags, Bears, Raiders, Cowboys. Right? Yep. Am I missing any? Jags, Bears. Saints. Right? Saints. Jags, Bears, Raiders, Cowboys, Saints. Right? Cowboys. Yep. Oh, wait. Anyone else? By the way, it's so funny. It says we have 2,400 viewers and it's still like the same people chatting. Don't be shy. Trade Mike Tomlin to the Jets. That's funny. Okay. So here we go. Let me close out some tabs real quick, get a little bit more organized. So here's my question to you guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this article up. Here are the names that we have. Oh, right. Okay, head coaching. I'm going to do a banner. Hold on, I'm going to do a banner. Head coaching vacancies. You got Jets, Saints, Jags, Cowboys. Who's the other one? I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. Who was the other one? No, not the Steelers. Steak friend with 5 sub banks. Let's go. Raiders, Bears, Jags. Right. Raiders, Bears. W steak friend with the sub banks. Okay. Jets, Saints, Jags, Cowboys, Raiders, Bears. Boom. Okay. Now let's Big Don with a follow. What's up, Big Don? Okay, brother, look at the viewer count. Pandemic, I know. We're on the front page of Twitch. That's why I'm still rolling. This mofo got 2.3K attaboy Degen. We're on the front page. I told you 100 times. You apply to be on the front page of Twitch and they let you on. And you never know. I don't know if they're real people, if they're bots, though. I'm just kidding. I only know you're real if you follow the page. Okay. Pandemic, if you're hanging out, let's talk coaching vacancies. All right. Let's talk coaching vacancies. So let's start with the Jets. Who is the best guy for the job for the Jets? Yeah, deep breath. I'm doing just fine. Don't worry. I'm not panicking. Steak was on earlier. He did great. Steak's great. All right, now here's what we're gonna do. Here's the next thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a banner out of this. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. This is how we're doing this. That's so funny. I realized I had this because everybody was shitting on me when I was criticizing Paul George. Like, Paul George ain't nothing. I think I compared him to like Tobias Harris. All right, hold on. Here are the names. You got Ron Rivera. You got Pete Carroll. You got Ben Johnson, Robert Salah, Liam Cohen, Joe Brady. Who else do you got? You've got Cliff Kingsbury, Cliff K, Aaron Glenn. You've got Mike McCarthy. You've got Kellen Moore. You've got Deion Sanders. Jason Witten. All right, I'm just looking at an article, getting some names. Okay. Scroll across the ticker, save. Boom. All right, so look, here's the game we're going to play. Does everybody want to play this game? Oh, Rex Ryan. That's a good one, too. Yep. Hold on. Rex Ryan's a good one. Rex Ryan. Here we go. Playing coaching carousel. Spags if he leaves KC. Interesting. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's really try to nail this down for a minute. Who fits? Who fits? You know? I hate to say this. Let's start Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera could either be a Jags coach or the Bears coach. I don't see him anywhere else. Brady to Jags with that offensive build. Yeah, I don't know why I can see Ron Rivera there. San Jose is dog of the dog, New Mexico and sandwich spot. Interesting. Nagy, no. McCarthy is a Bear. Yeah, McCarthy's a Bear. He's nowhere else. He's nowhere else. He's no one else. I could see him on the Jets. Instead of doing person by person, let's go team by team. All right, who can we see as the Jets head coach of these names? Bob Salah, Jags. Now Mac, interesting. Unk left off Doug Peterson, no shot. Ron with the Saints, no chance. That's a good one. I totally agree. I'm not saying these guys should be head coaches. Pete Carroll to the Jets. I agree. He seems like a Jet coach. I can't really see anyone else. I don't think I can see Kellen Moore. Shark Clark, I don't know, dude. I truly don't know. But that's what the NFL does. That's what the NFL does. No? I like Carroll there. I don't know. I don't hate Rex coming back, but he has to get good coordinators. Can we get a sleeping stream? I can take a nap. Thanks for the sub. Oh, Pandemic with 5 sub bangs. Let's go. Canuck 35. New follow. Low-key iCarly says, thanks, go. Let's go. No. You're not going to the fucking Bears, dude. Out of your mind. Marcus Freeman's a really good college football head coach right now. Let him be that for like 2 more years, at least. Be sure to stop by again. Great host, personable, minimal ball knowledge. This guy's in here all the time, Pandemic. That's hilarious, though. Me too. All right. Here's where I'm at. Hype train level 3. W mid-major. W steak friend. Thanks for the sub, Mings. Recap hockey slate right now or later on TikTok? TikTok. So Jets Pete Carroll or Rex. What about the Saints? First of all, I have to say this. If I'm a coach, I don't think I want to go to the Saints. What draft pick do the Saints have? That's a good question. What draft pick? NFL draft order 2025. Okay, here we go. You've got the Saints aren't until 9. Aaron Glenn to the Saints? Yeah, you got to go somewhere where you don't have high expectations. If you're a guy like Aaron Glenn, because you haven't had a great defense. You know, I think he could be a good head coach. No, I don't see it. I don't see it for him. I don't see it for him. Well, I don't know. Actually, I just can't see him being a New Orleans guy. I really can't. I can't see him being a New Orleans guy. He's a Midwest guy, you know? Mike McCarthy? What? No way. Did he really? No fucking way. I agree with AP. Totally agree with AP. No. I like Glenn to the Saints. I don't like Mike McCarthy. I don't know that I like anyone else. Even if I'm Cliff Kingsbury, I would stay. How about Dion? You know, I think Shedeur might fall in the draft. I don't think Shedeur is that going to be that good. I like Cam Ward. Yeah. All right. Jets Pete Carroll. Saints Cliff Kingsbury. Hear me out. If you're Ben Johnson, why not go to the Jags? Hear me out. Why not go to the Jags? You think that's a terrible idea? I bet you that's an unpopular take. Why not go to the Jags? Small market. Stay over going to the Jags. Yeah, I guess that's true. Small market. Low expectations. You cannot go to the Bears if you're Ben Johnson. You got to get out of the NFC East. You got Trevor Lawrence, you got Tank Bigsby, you got Travis Etienne, you got Evan Ingram, you got Brian Thomas Jr., you got Christian Kirk, and you got Gabe Davis. You can have a pretty fun offense. You need to hire a good defensive coordinator. Hire fucking Robert Salah as a defensive coordinator. Total seed. Yeah, but look at what Ben Johnson can do with Jared Goff. You know? Dion is going to go to the Cowboys, and then Shedeur is going to tell everyone not to draft him like Eli. Interesting. Really? We've given up on him for sure, no matter what. Been screaming for weeks, Ben Johnson go to the Jags if he's going to leave. They have a ton of great weapons, and owner will spend whatever. Exactly. Okay, I'll say this. If it's not Ben Johnson, a more realistic one, Joe Brady would be a good fit there. I agree. I think they need an offensive mind. W Hype Train level 3, by the way. We just got it. 10 sub bangs. Let's go. Hype Train success. We've collected all the emotes. Show me. Bang, bang, bang. Oops. I don't know what I just did. Here's a couple of emotes. Ben Johnson and Cam Ward in Vegas would be scenery. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, hype chess on the way. EJ goes to the Jags and bang T-Lot of league and passing again. Me too. And fuck it, I'll run back Evan Ingram touchdowns. Shout out Hovey for the cake. So, no. Come on. Of course I am. So, here's what I'm thinking. Pete Carroll, Jets. Cliff Kingsbury, Saints. Joe Brady, Jags. That means if you're Ben Johnson, you got to go to the Cowboys, right? There's no denying Lawrence hasn't lived up to expectations thus far, but he's shown same potential, and I think he's the right coach. Can put him in a great spot to succeed. Yep. It's just a hilarious update that nobody gives a shit about. That sucks. That won't work. Okay. Well, we got to find a landing spot for Ben Johnson then. I don't think it's the Raiders. I don't think it's the Bears, so that would leave it the Raiders, but I don't think it's going to be the Raiders either. Oh, I guess they do have a high draft pick, right? Where are the Raiders drafting? 6. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Dude, I'm telling you, DGen's coaching matchmaking. I need to make a graphic. I'm going to make a graphic. I really don't think Ben leaves, to be honest. He's in no rush. I don't think he should. Trade Tomlin to the Bears, for the love of God. Hilarious, Greg. So here's what I think. This is the coaching carousel for me. Quick 1986 with a new follow. What's up, Quick? Welcome to the Board Review. Remember, if you're watching and you're liking and you want to listen to sports talk every morning, 10 a.m. to noon, weekdays and Sunday mornings, because we grind prop talks, follow the Degenerate Weekly Twitch page. Watching right now, hit follow. Am I still live on YouTube? I think I might be, actually. Okay. This is my coaching matchup. This is my coach matchmaking. It is the Rays over this year because their rotation is nasty. Jets, Pete Carroll. Saints, Joe Brady. Jags, Ben Johnson. Well, no. Saints, Cliff Kingsbury. Jags, Joe Brady. Cowboys. Okay, so who are the Cowboys going to hire? I mean, before the move to Nashville? Yeah. Who are the Cowboys going to hire then? If Ben Johnson doesn't want to go there. I mean, I could so see Ron Rivera. I can't see Deion Sanders. Rex Ryan, no. No. Cowboys getting Ben. That's what I kind of think. No. You know why I don't think so? I don't think they're going to, because I think they would have had a conversation already if they were going to fire Mike McCarthy. They would have had a conversation. Bill would have waited if he wanted it. That's what I think. Kellen Moore, you really want that? I don't think you want that. Deion, really? Deion, the head coach of the Cowboys? I don't know. Yeah. You're not getting Bill Belichick. I mean, I guess Deion. Okay. I'm going to say Ben Johnson goes to the Cowboys. Raiders, Deion. That means the Bears get who? Who do the Bears get? I'm going to put a tweet out. All right. We're playing matchmaker. We're playing NFL account matchmaker right now. Vacancies. Saints, Bears, Jags, Raiders, Cowboys, Jets. So we got 6 teams. Coaches. Ben Johnson. Pete Carroll. Joe Brady. Ron Rivera. Salah to the Bears. Salah to the Bears. Fuck Jason Garrett. Dude, Jason Garrett being a coach there for 9 years is crazy. Deion. Rex Ryan. Liam Cohen. Oh, Liam Cohen. I think Liam Cohen should stay. Did I do Joe Brady already? Yep. Cliff K. Aaron Glenn. Kellen Moore. What are the best matches? I have mine. We'll share later. All right, vacancies. Saints, Bears, Jags, Raiders, Cowboys, Jets. Coaches, Ben Johnson, Pete Carroll, Joe Brady, Ron Rivera, Robert Salah, Deion, Rex Ryan, Liam Cohen, Cliff K, Aaron Glenn. Oh, Mike McCarthy. We'll share mine later. Mike M. Okay. Post. Let's see what people say. I just put it out on Twitter. I think that's mine. Oops. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay. Okay. You know who needs more respect is Joe Brady. I totally agree. I agree. Okay. So here's the matchmaking. Here's the matchmaking. Bottom. Jets, Pete Carroll. Saints, Cliff Kingsbury. Jags, Joe Brady. Cowboys, Ben Johnson. Raiders, Dion. Bears, Salah. Did I forget anyone? I think that's mine. I'm going to write them down before somebody swagger jacks because that's all anybody does now is freaking just swagger jack shit. All right. I'm writing it down. I'm going freaking GRP. NFL coach matchmaker. All right. Jets, Carroll. And I'm not even saying I would want Pete Carroll if I was a Jets fan. I just kind of see it. You know? I just kind of see it. All right. Jets, yeah. Saints. I'm going to go Cliff K. Although, if you're Cliff, do you really want to be a head coach of the Saints? I don't know that he's like in a rush to be a head coach again. Salah, do not even put that out there. They've interviewed a million guys and he isn't one of them. Oh, really? T. Kunk. Really? Bears McCarthy, huh? Oh, God. What about Cliff? What about Cliff to the Bears? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm changing. What do you think? All right, so we'll do Kellen Moore to the Saints then. Kellen Moore to the Saints. Exactly. Bears. Cliff K. Jags. Gotta be Joe Brady. Cowboys. I mean, that's Ben Johnson. Gotta be Ben Johnson. Raiders. Dion. And who's the last one? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's it. So Jets, Pete Carroll, Saints, Kellen Moore, Bears, Cliff Kingsbury, Jags, Joe Brady, Cowboys, Ben Johnson, Raiders, Aaron or Dion. If it's not Kellen Moore, actually, I'm going to go Aaron Glenn. I like Aaron Glenn there over Kellen Moore. I don't think Kellen Moore is going to be a head coach right away. The Bears have to get an offensive coach. By the way, am I lagging? Am I glitching or am I okay? I think I'm okay so far. I think I'm okay. Still have 2,500 viewers. So I guess I should just keep rolling, right? I should just keep rolling. If you're in here, follow the page. Follow the Twitch page. If you're into that kind of thing. If you're not, no big deal. Okay. Well, I think that's probably pretty good. Let's see. What's the Okay. Sorry. 10 Terps, what's up? New follow. Okay, I'm just catching up on some stuff real quick. Unk, kick up Fortnite. Show the new guys what you got. I don't even know how to play. Let's do a dog entry today. Yeah, let's do one. Kim, you have anything? I guess I can pull up the NBA. We haven't looked up the NBA board. These are my NBA coaching vacancies, though. I got them in my notebook. Okay, just like GRP. All right. Yeah, let's go look at the NBA. Why not? Keep rolling. Jay Will with a sub bang. WDGen front page. Appreciate you, Jay Will, 6-monther. Love that. I mean, we might as well keep rolling. Fucking might as well. All right, let's go to the board. Let's get back to the board. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 games. Notre Dame versus Ohio State in a 2025 match. That would be fun. I don't know how to do it though. I don't know how to like transition into it. Also, I'm running low on energy. 3.5 hours is a long time to stream, for sure. Well, I think I'm doing an okay job. Thank you, JP. I appreciate you. Bill goes back to the Pasos DC in June. No way. That's wishful thinking, quick. No way. No way. Dude, if you're going to quit at UNC, you better quit now. No way. Nope. I can't see it. Oh, dude, I agree, but why would he even sign up to it to begin with? Better chance of the Cowboys? Yeah, I would agree. Mm-hmm. He's not going to take a job at UNC and go back on that for a DC. I don't disagree with you. That's why I didn't say he's going to the Cowboys. No, I don't think it's happening. He's gonna coach. He's gonna coach at UNC. That's what he's gonna do. Okay. Talk to me about this board. Talk to me about this board, guys. What do we got in the NBA tonight? OKC and Philly. I'm kind of hitting a wall though. Probably have to shut it down here pretty soon. OKC. I could use more coffee. I'm coffeeed out. OKC 13 on the road against Philly. What do you think about that? Anything? Bulls play tonight? Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Chew. Yes, they freaking do. Don't forget to use promo code DGen on SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase. If you go to any games this week or whenever, it doesn't expire. Malava. How long you been going? Just got home. Hope everyone had a good morning. I've been going for 3 hours and 30 minutes. And I am hitting a wall. This streaming for this length is not. It's not for the easy. Not for the easy. That's not a saying, is it? That's not a saying. Okay. Let's see. Talk to me a little bit about the NBA board tonight. Who has something they like? I want to know. I want to know what turns on. DJ, you're up 60 units this month? Oh, you've been streaming for hours? Yes, I have. 60 units is insane. 2K viewers on Twitch, though. I see you, DJ. Hope so, man. Appreciate you. If no Kobe White, then it's Lonzo Day. All right. Nobody's really giving me anything to work with. Cleveland 8.5 against the Pacers. It seems kind of short, doesn't it? Phoenix -3 in Atlanta. 235. Doesn't that seem low? Dude, 235 for a Hawks game? No, I guess not, actually. Is somebody out? Suns don't see very high totals. Didn't Cleveland just lose them 2 days ago in the same spread? I don't know, actually. I don't remember that. Sacramento, 2.5 dogs on the road. Anybody? Yep. Okay. You almost positive they did? You might be right. Pelicans plus 1.5. Total 241. Chewy, give me the Bulls report, bro. Give me the Bulls report. I would love to hear it. Oh, man. I think I got to call it in a little bit. I'm hitting a wall. 3.5 hours is good, though, don't you think? Oh, okay. Thank you. So that makes a lot more sense. Chewy, hit us. What do you like tonight? It's Vooch Day? Oh, no. Oh, don't say that, dude. No. Don't say that. Oh, my God. Did Sacramento start winning games after that happened? They Bro, you got to be kidding me. Are you serious? Dude, how did I fuck that up? Oh, my gosh. They've started winning and covering every game since they fired their coach. I cannot believe that we haven't been playing them. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible. Steak, are you in here? How do we drop that ball? We always bet teams when they fire their coaches. The first game, they didn't do it. They start winning after. Oh no, man. We always do that. Oh, we dropped the ball. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to just keep playing them. Front page. What's up, Rambling Gambler? Am I reading this right? You have 2K in here. Yeah, I mean, who knows if they're real or if they're bots? But we're on the front page today and on Twitch. We're on the front page. It's a good time up here. Who else is up here? I don't know any of these streamers. I am not familiar with the streaming game. It's Guest Gaming, Hills, Lucky Wolf. Don't cut. I don't know what that says. Barks? Riker? MS Voch? Yep. Okay. Okay. I get Chewy up, going to bed, flips, you get 5K viewers instantly. Yeah, that's not true. I mean, that's not a Tommy Reese Brown's OC. Dude, no way. What? No way. Is that serious? No way. No way. Don't tell me they hired Tommy Reese as their OC. I will fade them into oblivion. Oblivion. You got to be kidding me. No way. No way. No. Imagine how big the raid's going to be today. Who needs a raid? Who needs a raid? Who? Guess you could raid. What time does Behind the Lines ends at 2? I guess I could raid Trent when he goes on. Tell Deontay no, it's inbounds. I don't know. I'm getting tired though. Okay. I kind of like Sacramento. Keep riding the streak. Sure. Pelicans, Bulls. He says it's Vooch Day. I don't know about that. Denver, Dallas. Denver 3.5 on the road. Maybe. You hope not what? Why? Once I get Kobe news, I got you. Okay. Fine. All right. I'm going to shut it down. This has been great. I'm hitting a wall, kind of lagging. I'll send you over to book it. Say what's up to Behind the Lines. You guys have been great. This has been awesome. It's a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Make sure you yeah, you can tell I'm getting really tired, right? Make sure you follow the Twitch page. Please hit follow. You'll get the notifications anytime I'm live. We go on every weekday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We review the board. Super Bowl MVP, quickest of dives. Oh, Trent, first time chatter just joined. Hit me with that right before we were going to leave. I'm going to say James Cook. I'll probably even put that in. James Cook. And give me from the NFC AJ Brown. AJ Brown and James Cook, although it might be somebody on the Lions. I like the Lions to win the Super Bowl. All right, I'm going to send you over to D. Henry 2200 sneak. Yeah, that's not bad. Head on over to Book It Sports. You guys were awesome. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out. Twitch front page. I am gassed. I got to close my eyes for a little bit. Have a great day, guys. I'll check you later. Make sure you follow the page. Peace.